What's up, chat? What's up, YouTube? This is the Needed Podcast 202 in the building, boys. We have an absolute Lord legend in the chat. We got Juicy himself, Mr. Hashtag, Mr. Hype Man. In fact, Juicy, I remember me and Skimbo talking years ago, like, is this person real? We thought it was like one of our cousins or something just fake hyping us up because he was so hype and he's such a supporter over the top. We didn't even know this person was real. We really didn't. Now, boys, I will tell you, I did have something special going on today, a little rehearsal. I had a rehearsal. I am going to be hosting a Madden tournament this weekend. Not just any Madden tournament, but it is a Madden tournament with your favorite NFL players. I will be hosting this Madden tournament with Greg Olsen and the NFL's own Christian McCaffrey. Now, Christian McCaffrey obviously was the NFC runner-up. That's a tough scene for him. But, we'll have some good times with it. And it was me, him, and Greg Olsen. And it is part of the Logan Project. What the Logan Project is, there was a boy named Logan Hale, I believe, and he was terminally sick. And he loved playing video games, and he was a big Christian McCaffrey fan. And essentially, Logan passed away, and then one of the goals of the Logan Project is to be able to put gaming systems in children's hospitals so they can play video games if they're terminally sick, or if they're in the hospital for a long period of time, make it more like home and bring that gaming together for everybody. So Christian McCaffrey has gotten behind that for the most part, and that is what the Logan Bowl is about. So we will be doing that. What day are we doing that? Saturday. It's at 1 p.m. Eastern, and I believe it's on twitch.tv, the Logan Project. Let me make sure I can get that for you guys, so you guys can follow, as we are now probably echoing. Right here. Right, there it is. They ain't used my little clip I did. Kind of tough. There it is. So that's what we'll be doing on Saturday right there. Me, Christian McCaffrey, Greg Olsen. We're going to have Saquon Barkley, Juju Smith, Austin Eckler, Max Crosby will be on, as long as Derwin James. I told them Derwin James is a sweat. So we're not sure. Derwin James kind of might run away with this thing. He might. So that's going to be tough to see. Patty. Now, see, Patty was last week, but I had to skip. We had a podcast lined up, and then Christopher had a bad day. I'll be honest, boys. Between the NBA playoffs, then Christopher bit his tongue and couldn't eat for like a day because it hurt him, and it was bad, and we had a long day. Everyone is remote for this event. We're going to continue to try to grow this Logan Bowl. Hopefully I'm a part of it going forward, but we're going to do it this Saturday, so I'm excited. I had rehearsal, boys. I'll be honest with you. Now, just because it's my boys here, I was kind of nervous. I really was. I never really get nervous like that, but I was kind of nervous here in our rehearsal. I was like, oh, shit, They got me as I'm like the host of the whole thing, so let's get it, So we're just going to run it like it's my stream, but we're just going to have Christian McCaffrey and Greg Olsen with me. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. I think I played Derwin one time. Now, someone told me it was Derwin. I wasn't sure, but someone was like, yeah, this is Derwin's account. And I played him once. I want to say Madden 22 early. He was tough. He was tough. I remember playing him, and it was I had to actually really lock in. He was actually really good. I told them to get Micah and our boy G. Bilson, Garrett Wilson. So, but they got who they got. Essentially, Christian McCaffrey got, because he's Christian McCaffrey. You can't tell Christian McCaffrey what players to put on. You know what I'm saying? What can I really do? But the NBA playoffs, the Celtics suck. They choked. The Celtics got embarrassed, and we laughed at the Celtics for going down 0-3. Then they got their hopes up for a week. because they were coming back. The first team never come back down 3-0, remember? So the Celtics actually got embarrassed twice. That's the best part about this. Can we just take a second to just enjoy how great this was? And how, perfect it was to laugh at the Celtics this week? So, no, we didn't wait. It wasn't a week because, we enjoyed it. It was fun to laugh at. It was fun to go with, boys. For real, for real. But, so that's what happened. Will Jokic dominate the Heat? I don't know. I think the Heat are going to put up a fight. What do we think, boys? What do we think? Series hasn't started. Obviously, Nuggets will be big favorites. They're a great team. But I think the Heat are solid. The thing about the Nuggets is they're so big, pause. Like, not only Jokic, but then you have Aaron Gordon and then you have Michael Porter Jr. That's a big-ass front line. Bam is going to guard him. I don't see how, I don't think Bam is a bad defender. I really don't. I've seen smaller people guard Jokic. It's really about the other guys, and being able to help on the other guys, being able to, like, I don't know. I think they're a good defensive team, the Heat. You know what I'm saying? See, but Jimmy can't guard Jamal because Jimmy has to guard a bigger body because they have two huge human beings in Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon, and then the Heat have small players like Gabe Vincent and Strus and who else? Even Caleb Martin that are worse. Like, you can't put one of them. I guess you could put one of them on Aaron. Aaron Gordon's not the biggest individual scorer, but the Heat also play a lot of zone. They play together so well. They really do. Nuggets always play big. That's how they play. It's like it's not like they don't got to reinvent the wheel over there with Denver. Yeah, we'll see. I'll be honest. The way the way Caleb Martin and Duncan Robinson and Gabe Vincent, them boys have been hooping. They really have. They carried Jimmy when he had bad games, and Jimmy carried them some games. They're really good. The Heat are balling, boys. Let's just be honest. They are balling. Did anything happen in NFL? DeAndre Hopkins got cut. What team could DeAndre Hopkins go to that would be the best team for him? I said before, now he has to figure out what he wants as a person. Do you want to be, the number one option for a team? Do you want to make $100 million? What do you want to do in the next 5 years of your life? Because you got to realize, DeAndre Hopkins has been in the league, probably 7, 8 years now. He's a veteran. My point is, it's only going downhill from here. You probably have a couple years left of great play, right? Where do you want to take that play? Do you want to maximize your money? Do you want to maximize your chance to win? Do you want to maximize your legacy? Because you could go to Kansas City and go to the Bills. You can go to one of those teams and be a focal point. I think the Chiefs are like, I would go to the Chiefs. If they wanted me, I would go to the Chiefs. If they're paying anything, because you can become a Hall of Fame player. I don't know if that matters to you. Right, boys? DeAndre Hopkins is probably, he has a decent resume, but he's not a Hall of Famer yet, right? You go put 4 or 5 good years out there in Kansas City, you can make a Hall of Fame resume for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you will also have a chance to win. But then again, are you want to maximize your money? Or you want to go back to being what he's been on irrelevant teams for so many years? San Fran would be a good team, I suppose, for him to go to. I feel like the San Fran is a little bit like the Eagles in that, one, you're a half running team, right? Because there's been a lot of talk about him going to the Eagles, and for me, it's like, why? Like, you're a half running team. You're only going to pass half the time, right? And on top of that, you're going to be the third option, second option most in San Fran, so you're not going to get the same touches or anything like that, Yeah, and then the quarterback situation. So, you know, we'll see. Truth be told, as far as the Eagles are concerned, I don't even think he changes the Eagles that much. Maybe on Madden. But like I said, with the Eagles tight end, with the Eagles 2 wide receivers, and the Eagles running game, like, how much is he? How many catches? If he went to the Eagles, how many catches is DeAndre Hopkins having? 40, 50 max? And then what happens? Does A.J. Brown get 50 catches? Or Devontae Smith get 40 catches? They'd obviously be better as an offense, but, like, I don't know how much. Like, there's no way DeAndre Hopkins comes in here and gets 70 catches. And if he does that, who does he take them over? I would go to if I had an option, I would go play with Mahomes and Andy Reid. That's what I would do. What do you guys think? If you were a star wide receiver, had 5 years left of your career, except why would you not go with the best offensive team, the best offensive coach, the best quarterback, and a team with no wide receivers, really? You'd be the number 1 wide receiver instantly. Then you got a chance to win a ring. So, it's got to be a win-win for the boys. It's just got to be. Skimbo with the raid. Was Skimbo playing poker? Oh, man, VTech was 64 months. Let's go, VTech. Was Skimbo playing poker? Or was he just playing miserable-ass baseball? Oh, well, he actually was playing poker? That's dope. He should do that since he likes it so much. And it's actually a big-ass market on poker. People like poker. Shit, I like watching poker, and I don't really even play it. Is anybody else like that? I could watch poker, but I don't even really play it, Excuse me. No, I don't really even play it, but I could watch it, for real. So he's been lucky when the stream's been live. Now, I don't know how much Skimbo is like I don't know if he's like a superstitious person. Maybe he'll just boot the stream up every time now. But all right. There's a reason. I'm glad you guys rated. I didn't even know this was going to happen, boys. We got our boy on today, Juicy. Now, Juicy is a guy that me and Skimbo thought was fake for like a year. We didn't think it was a real person. We thought it was like a bot that was just hyping us up at all times, putting hashtags in the chat randomly. To be honest, we really didn't think he was a real person. And here we are. We actually got to sit down and talk to him for a little bit before this and meet him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where's my my little camera? Hold on, wait. Where is it at? There he is. Uh-oh. Y'all see my man? There he is. The man Juicy. There he is. Oh, let me Aria. Where's that? Juicy, you hear me?
I hear you, OG.
There he is, the legend. I gotta get my drinks since you got the drinks going. I gotta get my drinks.
Yes. Chat, pull one up with me. We got the proper 12 apple on deck, baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes. I poured one already, chat, so I don't waste nobody's time.
Okay.
No chase this season, feel me?
There he is, the Lord. Juicy, man.
It's an honor to be man.
No, but like I said, we didn't think you were a real person. We thought you were just a hype man. We were like, man, this guy, is he real? Is he like one of our family members or something just sneaking in the chat? So what brought you to be a Twitch guy and fan of Madden for the most part?
Man, I've been addicted to Madden since like 94, 95. It's my favorite game. I've been playing it my whole life. I started with Sega Genesis, then I ended up going on to like the PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, then doing the Madden challenges, man. That shit was just lit. Did you ever go to a Madden challenge? You get to experience that?
I went to Madden Challenge Madden '08. I lost my second game to some sweat.
Okay.
Madden '08, I was really good at
Yep.
Madden '08, but I played a
Yep.
sweat in the second game and I lost. Madden '09, I learned a lesson. I went to King of
Okay.
Prussia Mall and I lost the first game. I played kind of a sweaty guy the first game too. It was like tough matchups because Madden Challenge, you just played whoever the hell you were next to for the most part. You just went go
Yeah.
boom, and people would
Yep.
stand
Well,
anywhere. Yeah, so
Yep.
and I learned a lesson. And the Cowboys were the best team in Madden '09, and I didn't want to play with them. So yeah, so I was like, so then I learned a lesson that you can never put your football emotions in the way of Madden. I learned that lesson in Madden '09. So, but then I think it was gone. I don't think they had it in Madden 10. So that was it. Madden Nation was, or Madden Challenge was lit.
Was. So that's what happened, man. So I've been playing Madden my whole life, and I actually had a cousin who was real good. And just one day, I used to go to his house after school. He was younger than me. I'm older than him, so he was probably like 15, 16, and I was probably like maybe like 20, 21. I already had the whip. I was driving around. So he goes, "Hey, man, I won a Madden challenge in Boston." So, we were stoked, my little cousin won a challenge. So I seen he was good. And I said, "Listen, man," I said, "I'll bring you wherever you want to go. Just if you ever hit big, break Juicy off a little bit." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I drove him around everywhere, man. We went to the Manhattan challenges, Philly, Boston. I actually took him to Players Bowl, and he actually finished fourth, man. He lost to a guy, I don't know if a lot of young guys know. His name was Young Jarvis. He was pretty good, man. And my cousin ended up matching up with him in the Final Four. And, man, I remember that game. It was yesterday. He was up on a 14-3 at halftime. I was stoked. And Jarvis came back, man. He came back, and he won the game, and he ended up winning the whole tournament.
And
So,
that's
yeah, we
Jarvis.
used to
But
keep
Jarvis
going,
won like a
traveling.
Madden. He won a Madden Nation. Jarvis? Maybe not. Man, I'm tripping. I
Yeah,
know who
he
it is for sure.
actually, I think he won a Madden challenge because, if I remember correctly, he was actually in a game getting a check from Tony Gonzalez. I don't know if it was Tony Gonzalez. I don't know if it was $50K or $100K, but he won big money.
Yeah, I want to say it was Madden Nation, one of the buses. I want to say.
Yeah.
I want to say he won playing on the big screen in Times Square. I want to say. I might be wrong.
No, I think that was Nephew. I think Nephew won on the big screen in Times Square.
I don't know. I think you're wrong, Juicy. I know you're a Madden historian, but I don't think Neff won on the big screen in Times Square.
Didn't he play Dynasty in Times Square?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
We'll have to look.
The chat's
yeah, man,
chat's
like
supposed
I
to know
said-
this stuff. How are we the only OGs that know this shit? Chat doesn't know anything.
Chat don't know. I'm
Chat-
looking at the chat right now. Nephew definitely won a Madden Nation. Yeah, I'm looking at chat now. I guess they don't. A lot of young heads in the chat, man. They don't know. And another thing, a lot of these chat guys and a lot of the young guys, they always put, they talk the GOAT status. They talk about the Mount Rushmore Madden. And I always hear one name. Actually, I don't hear one name that gets put on that Mount Rushmore. And it upsets me a little bit. It's a guy by the name of Big Gene. Man, I don't know if any of these guys got to catch Big Gene in his prime, but y'all ain't fucking with Big Gene in his prime. I don't care who you are. That kid was special, man. When I seen Big Dean live at Play Bowl, that shit was like watching a Tyson fight in the 80s, early 90s. Ain't nobody was touching Gene.
Yeah, you're right. Let me see.
But yeah, like I said, Players Bowl, man, all them experiences. I had a couple bad beat and Madden challenges too. One time I went up to the Manhattan Challenge. And I was beating a kid 21-0 in the first round. And last play of the game, he throws a fucking Hail Mary and beats me. It was a long drive home, man.
Tough scene. Tough scene. Yeah, you're right. Nephew won the 4th season of Madden Nation.
Yep.
Yep. And then season 3, whatchamacallit, won Problem.
Yep.
Season 2 was Secret. And season 1 was Duka. Yep. Duka, who I was thinking about. I remember watching Duka win with the, and I believe he passed away, actually, Duka.
Yeah, I might be Duka.
Yeah, for sure. And I think he beat Sherm, I want to say. But that was like on a big ass, I forget, in New York or something like that too. But
yeah, man, I remember being young and all them guys, man, when I met them all at Players Bowl, I mean, that shit was awesome, man. Secret, Chow, and a lot of New York guys, a lot of the chat probably wouldn't know, Plays for Days, Corey Top, Young Nephew. I remember waiting lines with RG, and I remember RG would be he wouldn't be like with us, but he'd be in the lines that I was in. He used to hang with a guy named Big Laugh, and I got a funny story, man. So we go to the Madden Challenge at Gillette Stadium, and you know, me and my cousin, he got sick pretty good. You know, I would rob all his shit because he was real good. You know, he'd tell me the plays, he'd listen. You know, he's gonna do this quick pass to T.O. and he's gonna stop it. You know, and I'd be winning games and shit. But I had this one boy, and you know, he come up with us like, yo, I want to go. He'll jump in with dude. Let's go up. So we go up, you know, and he's all shit. You know, he's feeling good. You know, smoking a little loud. So he gets up there, and we're waiting in line, and you know, he gets put up against Big Laugh first round. You know, I already know he's toast. He's facing Big Laugh. I don't want to, you know, I was like, hey, I just want to tell him he's good. My boy's swagging, you know, he's swagging. He's listening to the music. He's, you know, he's dripping swag. And then he got fucking blown out, dude. That shit was like 28-0 in like the first quarter. I was like, yo, shut that shit off, dog. But man, the memories, man, that I remember from the Madden Challenge, I cherish them things, man. One year I made it top 32 in Boston. I beat like 7-8 people in a row, and they brought me to like this tent, you know. But I was all fucking like, I was kind of like, you know, excited. I had a lot of anxiety. I was like, oh shit, dude, I just made top 32. I might win this fucking thing. So I'm in there, you know, I get squared up against my guy. But man, my nerves got the best of me, dude. I got 21-0. And them quarters were like 2 minutes a quarter. I don't know, the Madden Challenge, you couldn't make a mistake, dude. You had 2 minutes. It was basically 1 or 2 possessions. And if you threw a pick or fumbled, you were fucked, dude.
Yeah. Do you understand how much they would bitch on Twitter if they had to play 2-minute quarters in person against random people? They would cry nonstop.
Oh, my God.
They would cry. These kids would never make it.
But, yo, man, I see a lot of heads in the chat. I'm looking now. I want to give a special thanks to Skimbo, man, because without him making that call, this doesn't happen.
That's right.
So shout out Michael Skimbo. Thanks for making that call. At first, I told him don't make the call because I knew you were busy. But he's like, nah, I'm calling him. And thanks, Skimbo, man. You made this shit happen. I'm forever grateful. I want to shout out a lot of guys in the chat. I see TJ in here, Zrill, Rach, Mikey, my guy Earl. Earl's a good dude, man. Hayden, Verified. I told Jones I'd shout him out. Gabagol, Manu, everybody, man, spamming, whoever's in here. I'm trying to look at the chat, but look crispy on the screen.
It's tough to do. It's a challenge.
Everyone, yeah, it is. Mexi Braun, I see my boy Mexi Braun, Moody, Yo, get your sub hypes up in the fucking chat. Let me see him.
That's
Let's
a good
take this
man.
thing level 5 for Juicy. Where's Mikey? He in here? We got Jones, Roland Rose, Kyle, Monster. Yo, we got everybody in there. House, my boy Shawnee in here? Shawnee, throw them hennies up. Dottie. Oh, man. There it is. Mikey's in here, baby. Yeah, man. Like I said, without the chat, this doesn't happen.
Yep. I
The
mean,
chat-
everything.
chat.
The chat's not the chat without the chat. Let me
Fuck
ask you,
yeah.
Juicy. So where you from? You sound like RG. You sound heavy Boston. You remind
Yep.
me of RG through and through. Like even the way you say dude and like you straight Boston. That's the vibes you give me is RG.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm like 30 minutes from Boston, and I'm like maybe 20 minutes from Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay.
Like I said, I used to see Pete everywhere, man. Like he'd be at all the challenges, but I knew he was good, so we try to line up like away from him. You know what I'm saying? He'd go with like, I don't know if it was Phil or his dad, but like, yo, you seen RG, you got in the back of the fucking line. You know what I mean?
Facts. For sure.
I remember playing in tournaments, local tournaments. S. Gibbs, Steve Fowley, you know, they were just guys like me showing up at GameStop tournaments. Yeah, like I said, I feel bad. Like right now, I'm thinking like there's probably so many people in the chat right now. I'm forgetting to shout out, but chat, I just want to let you guys know I love all of y'all, man. I'm trying to think of everybody. My boy Bobby V. A lot of guys I watch, man. I like watching Bobby V. My guy Earl, Spammin, Chuflaka, Skimbo. Basically, anyone who's affiliated with Need It or has been in the past. I mean, I'm a big Need It guy, man. I mean, that's all I rep, man. Need It Gaming. I got
Smart
love
man.
for all the other guys. I got J Wall up the street. I live near J Wall. Fancy, he's a good dude. Man, so many names, man. Like I said, after this podcast, I'm going to be like, why the hell didn't I say that, you know? But I'm trying my best, chat.
Now, so
Oh, yeah, we hype train level 4, baby. Come on, let's keep it going.
now, when did you start getting into Twitch? Like, when were you like, I want to watch Twitch and start watching Twitch and things like that?
Oh, dude, believe it or not, you were probably one of my first Twitch dudes that I started watching when you were down in Philly. You had the little, I think it was like the kitchenette behind your couch.
Kitchenette sound real feminine, but it was a kitchen, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You had
Yeah.
the kitchen. You had the couch. I mean, dude, the Tinder streams, them shits were epic, bro. You'd have me dying, dude. The Tinder streams, like I said, man, just you playing. And then, then it led me into like Skimbo. Just anyone affiliated with Need It, I pop into my guy Earl. I like watching it. Yo, that kid's nice at Call of Duty. Chat,
Okay, Juicy. Let's reel it in. Next thing
Yo,
you'll be saying, I'm good at MLB or Apex. I'm good at some game too. Earl is not good. It's crazy that Earl's best game is Madden. That's crazy. It really is. It really is. Like it's like damn.
You watch him play Great Duty, that kid's lights out, bro.
No, he be having his moments. He has his moments. Yeah, he does.
Good, dude.
There you go.
Bro,
Come on, we got to get this thing level 5, chat. I just took a peek over. We're at level 4. Let's get them biddies and all that shit for Juicy Slow, baby.
We need some more shots. That's what we need, man. That's what we need. Let me see.
All right. Everyone in the chat, pull one up. We went with the proper 12 for my boy Conor McGregor. You gotta get the apple though, chat. The apple's lit.
The chat don't drink for real. The chat, you gotta realize the chat don't drink. It's like 4 people in the chat that drink. The rest of them just they just be wanting you to get hammered and you just you pass out. That's it.
I'm gonna take one for the chat. No chaser, chat. We built like that up north. Yo, speaking of up north, northeast, up north, top Madden ballers coming out the northeast. Let's just get that like.
I mean
right
that's
off the rip,
easy.
chat.
That's obvious now.
That's easy. That's easy. I'm gonna look at the chat, see if we got any disgruntled chat members. But yo, the Northeast is where it's at, which is gonna lead me to this next line. We gotta keep Bot Wars live in the Northeast, dog. We gotta keep Bot Wars live in the Northeast. I don't know if the wifey's gonna let me go to Vegas.
I don't know.
'Cause
Vegas
when I
has
turn up-
the cheap venues, but you might be right.
Yeah. What about Atlantic City?
Atlantic City is an option. Logistically, Atlantic City is hell though, because you can't really fly into Atlantic City. You gotta fly to Philly, and then you gotta drive from Philly. Nobody's flying to an event in Atlantic City, right? Nobody's gonna be like, yeah, I'm taking it. Yes, you're right. The whole Northeast can drive. We've talked about this logistically
We
for
driving
2 years.
shit, baby.
Yes,
We
but
posting up at the some shit.
you understand that nobody is coming out from outside of driving distance. If you all it's going to be is a Northeast party, which is not bad, you know. So then it comes into anybody can fly into Vegas for cheap. Anybody really, you know.
What you mean? I know what you mean.
And then Bot Wars Live is like, okay, can we get a hotel to give us rooms, like a deal for rooms? Like, okay, we got this hotel. They're going to give us, everybody that wants to sign up for it can get rooms for half off from this hotel. This is where we'll have the venue and everything. And then, like, what's it going to cost to put it on? You know, it's like, it's thousands and thousands of dollars to put on a live event like that, you know. So, you know, I'm judging it, and we try to get a perfect venue and things like that. But the more success we have with online events, the more valuable Bot Wars becomes as a live event, and people want to sponsor it and things like that. So, donation goal, yeah.
Good.
Security costs, you know, we'll have top-notch security.
Shit.
So yeah, it's a big. So this is what it does. Is it worth it to have a live event to just keep having the ones online that are like free to throw for the most part? You know, like so. So it's a debate for sure.
I just love when they happen, man, because, yo, everybody knows when it's Bot Wars weekend, I ain't going out. I'm posted up in the house. I'm watching all that shit. Qualifiers, Saturday night. Yo, that shit's lit.
Now, Juicy, is there anybody you think needs to be on Bot Wars that you've watched on streams that hasn't yet been on Bot Wars, like an underrated contestant, as you are a Madden aficionado?
I do. I got a couple guys.
Okay.
So, we gotta get my guy. And again, I tune into a lot of Madden streamers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So keep this. Down Bad Dub. Yo, that kid's gotta be on the next Bot Wars. That
I
kid's
mean,
always turning up.
He is.
He's always lit. Go ahead.
No, he is. I mean, we have him. He plays in the qualifier every time and loses the first game every single time because he gets too lit, and he just loses instantly.
We gotta put him on a big stage.
We gotta bypass him. We gotta bypass and put him on the big stage.
We got a Saturday night main event him first round, and I don't give a fuck who he plays. That kid's special.
Okay.
Down up in the chat.
Well, did you know that down bad? Do you know who Amaranth is?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Now he's like on her game show, and he might win for being on her game show, being like being a square essentially, you know. So he's like, ever since he's been kind of in cahoots with Amaranth, he kind of got a little too big time for the chat. Honestly, like, it was like once she smiled at him, it changed his attitude a little bit. So we wanted to reel him back in because he's been smelling his own shit a little bit since Amaranth smiled at him and shit. So we'll see. Yeah, a little Hollywood, a little bit.
Okay.
But
Oh, there he is. We got my boy Battling Chakra in the building. What up, Earl? Mikey Sweats. Don't mind me, Dub. I'm just kind of taking a minute seeing who's in the chat.
oh, you good,
Did we
man?
get that thing?
We got
We
the
did
level
that thing
4.
level
We got the
four.
level 4. We did our thing. That's a crazy. You have to be honest.
Yeah.
Level 4 is level 4 is lit for the podcast. It is. It's definitely lit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. I was in level 5 season, and it expired, huh?
Yeah, we'll get it back though. We get it again. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Level 4,
shit,
you
my
are the
guy
top
Ron-
guest. Who?
I just want to shout out my guy Bronx 45. That's my guy.
He's a good
kid.
guy. He's a good guy with the green
Yeah.
badge. Anybody with a green badge is a good guy, you know.
Who else in the chat? We got Bronx House TJ. That's my guy. Yo, I'm gonna pour another one, chat.
There you go. See, I gotta play CFM games after this. Should I keep pouring? I don't know. Then they laugh at me if I lose. They'll say drink, and then if I lose, they'll be like, you suck. So here's my dilemma, you know.
Yep.
I already had 2 shots. I already had 2 brews.
The chat is not the chat without the chat.
I mean, that's a bar, honestly. Now, Juicy, Saturday, 1 p.m., I'm hosting an NFL Player Man tournament with Christian McCaffrey and Greg Olsen. Will you tune into that?
Oh, absolutely. That's a major dub. Major dub.
It's pretty much going to be my stream, but it's going to be with Christian McCaffrey and Greg Olsen. And then we're going to be watching NFL players play. And I told him NFL players playing Madden is kind of fucking boring. I told him that. You know, I'm like, nobody really cares about them. I'm just going to talk shit, really, to Christian McCaffrey that he lost to the Eagles. You know, and then, you know, I'll bring up a lot of, like, Madden in real life. Now, are you a real big NFL fan, Juicy?
I am. Believe it or not, I'm a big Colts fan. Marvin Harrison, Philly guy, my favorite player of all time.
That's out of nowhere. So you was just like, so in Boston, you weren't like, I'm a Patriots fan. You're like, I'm gonna just be a Colts fan.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like a little kid, you know, in my room one day, and I used to just like watching sports, and I liked the Colts. You know, they had Jim Harbaugh throwing the rock, and I remember him battling, you know, the Steelers. They had Cordell Stewart. Remember him, Cordell Stewart? And I just started rooting for the Colts. And then we drafted Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning, and the rest was history, man. So I'm a big in Irsay we trust type of dude.
Yeah, it's been a little rough lately, huh?
It has, but we got the future, you know, Lamar 2.0.
Oh my God.
You ready for him, number 5?
I mean, I'm here in the AFC. I don't really care.
Don't let us get Hopkins. But no, we're already stacked at wideout, to be honest. We got Pittman Jr., we got Pierce. I mean, it's going to be a good season. We got JT running a rock.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good year. I'm expecting big things from the Colts. But, man, I'll tell you one thing. Living in New England, it's tough being a Colts fan, man.
I believe that. As you probably have the best football team ever, and you decided not to be a fan of the best team ever, I guess, you know, that's kind of a little awkward, you know. I don't know if it's respectable or, like, you know, awkward. I don't know, man. I don't know how the chat feels about you deciding to be a Colts fan. It's kind of crazy, you know.
Yo, and it's funny because everybody's a Pats fan. My brother, you know, all my in-laws, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. Actually, I got a cousin who, you know, he lives near me. He's a big San Francisco 49ers fan. So him and Earl would get along real good. I'm talking, he was rocking the Barlow jersey back in the day.
I mean, those Niners fans are like, they're nasty.
Yeah, they're tough.
I hope Earl is in the stream this weekend when I'm kicking it with Christian McCaffrey, so he can see if Christian McCaffrey has any excuses to why they lost last year in the playoffs. You know, because, you know, have you been paying attention to the Niners and how they like have made excuses all offseason of why they lost and how they should have won and things like that? They've been really excuse oriented team.
Yo, they've been an excuse oriented team for the past 30 years.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I got a cousin who's a Niners fan, and I mean, it's always something with them. I mean, even that year they were supposed to win the Super Bowl, and they blamed it on the concert and all that. It was just like, I mean, a win's a win, you know? Big Joe Flacco coming up in the clutch.
Yeah, and, you know, it's
Joe
just...
Flacco was a good QB. I know a lot of guys hate on Joe Flacco, but Big Joe Flacco could rock.
Yeah, you know, I agree. He's definitely solid. I mean, he's better than any Niners quarterback they've had since Montana, really, you know, so... Or Young was...
Who is it?
Young was.
I know that kid had surgery, and I'm hearing rumors they're going to trade the other guy who runs around fast. Trey Lance, I think his name is.
Yeah. We'll see what they do. I don't know. You know, listen, all I know is that they're not better than the Eagles. Earl wants Lance. Earl wants Trey Lance, you know. Earl knows Niners, I'll tell you. He knows who the best player on the Niners are.
I personally think they should start Trey Lance over that other kid.
Purdy.
Yeah, Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Trey Lance is better.
I mean, they were kind of shitty with Trey Lance last year, though. I don't know. They were kind of cracked with Purdy. They went on like a 13-game winning streak.
They did, but I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see. I mean, what do you think of the Jets? I'm from the Northeast, so like everybody's rumbling, you know. Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. They're going to the Super Bowl. What's your thoughts on the Jets?
I don't know. I think, why not? Aaron Rodgers is a big upgrade from what they've had. We'll see. We'll see if. I mean, they got Garrett Wilson, who's our boy. He's our GM for our CFM team, so we're big Garrett Wilson fans. Yeah, we are big Garrett Wilson fans, so he'll go crazy from Ohio State, too. So, I mean, we'll see. I still think the Bills are the cream of that division, and then the Dolphins pick up Jalen Ramsey, too. I mean, the Dolphins got to be on an uptick. If their quarterback wears like 2 helmets, they might have a chance because, he's in concussion protocol already. So we'll see. I feel like that might be the toughest division in the NFL right now. I mean, the AFC North is always tough with the Bengals and the Ravens and the Steelers. And then, but maybe the NFC East is up there too. But the AFC East might be the best, honestly. So it might be the best division. So we'll see. You still got to give Josh Allen the nod. But, Aaron Rodgers could go crazy. Or maybe he won't be able to play in New York. Maybe he'll get, he is a little bit of a diva, Aaron Rodgers. And now they put him in, he went from probably the least popular city in the NFL in Green Bay, Wisconsin to New York. So we'll see how he adapts to that, Yeah, so I'm excited to see. We'll see.
I'm seeing in the chat, I'm seeing Sauce, Rogers, my boy TJ saying Brees Hall too. Okay. Now does Brees Hall come back as strong as he was?
I think he wouldn't he tear his ACL, his knee? I think if it's his knee, I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be good. If it was like an Achilles or something nasty like that, maybe a little different. But if he tore his knee, which I believe, I think he'll be cool. Well, Adrian Peterson changed the knee thing. Once Adrian Peterson came back in 4 months from an ACL, then it was you expect everybody to do that, but everybody's not the same.
True. Yo, explanation point Madden Turf in the chat. If y'all want to step your game up.
There you go.
Explanation point Turf in the chat.
We do have lessons right now. Skimbo's giving away lessons right now. I have lessons right now as well. If you guys want some help in Madden, it will help everybody out. You can have individualized lessons. Now, let me ask you this, Juicy. Yeah. What makes you watch a Madden stream? I'm going through the directory. I'm bored. Yeah. I want to watch somebody play Madden. What makes you watch them? What attracts you to a Madden stream? Say you don't know anybody on. You don't know, obviously, me and Skimbo or Henry or nobody crazy is on. What would make you click a Madden stream? What makes you want to watch?
So basically, one of the things that makes me want to watch and catches my attention, and you have a YouTube video on that, explanation point YT in the chat. You got a YouTube video, and you basically teach streamers how to engage with the chat. Make that person feel special. Make that person feel like they're there. You got a lot of guys in the community that they could give 2 shits about the chat. And at the end of the day, the chat ain't the chat without the fucking chat. Chat lives matter. Hashtag chat lives matter.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Let's get it in the chat. Hashtag chat lives matter.
Chat lives matter.
If you're a streamer and you could give 2 shits about the chat, you ain't gonna fucking go nowhere. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna fucking go nowhere. You're gonna be a fucking little dweeb getting 10, 15 viewers. Nobody's gonna want to tune back into your chat. If you treat the chat like a fucking asshole, you're not gonna fucking get viewers. At the end of the day, you ain't gonna get subs. You ain't gonna get biddies. And at the end of the day, they're gonna talk shit about you because you're a fucking asshole.
There you go.
That's my opinion on it,
There you go.
That's my opinion. So
this
I think a lot of these they gotta really go and find that exclamation point YT in the chat. They gotta go find that YouTube video you put out. Number one, drop a likes on it, drop a fucking comment on it, and learn a little something. You know what I mean? Because you do a great job engaging. I know you got like thousands of people at times, so you can't get to every fucking person. But I feel you do a good job acknowledging the chat. I mean, you kind of weave out the good guys, the fucking punks, the fucking shitters, the fucking weirdos. But yeah, if I had to make one recommendation to these new streamers, just engage with the chat, man. Show them you fucking care. Show them you're happy they're there. You know, don't fucking. You don't gotta fucking be a dickhead. You know what I mean? Just help them out, man. Say hi.
Now,
how's it going?
All right, let me tell you this. Do you still play Madden a lot, or are you still like a Madden head? Are you grinding the game, or what?
All right, so basically, this is me, and let me just take a sip of this brewski real quick. Sorry about that, chat. I was just getting a little thirsty. Me. So this is me. I get stoked. You know, like right now I'm at that, like I'm ready for the next Madden. You know, it's almost June. You know what I mean? I'm doing shit around the house. You know, so it's like right now I ain't playing Madden. I mean, it's kind of, I'll throw on like a Call of Duty here and there, jump on a Warzone. I got a quick 20, 30 minutes. Let me see if I can cap a couple dudes. But right now I ain't playing Madden, you know? So I basically wrap it up every year, like maybe the end of April, early May. You know, back in the day when like they didn't have all this digital shit, I'd be trading my shit in, grabbing a quick 10, 15 bucks. Yeah, here it is. I'm ready for the new one, pre-order the new one. In like June, July, August, I'll get like my, you know, shit done around the house. You know, I'll go out with the kids, you know, buy them shit, take them fun places. I'll do the dad shit because I got 2 kids. I'm married. I know the chat don't know a lot about me, but I've been with my wife since I was in high school. I'm a loyal dude, you know. I love my wife, love my kids, love me. Yep. So, which we're gonna pause that thought, but we got to go back to that because that's another thing I want to tell a lot of these young guys in the chat. A lot of these young guys, they got an advantage that guys like me and you didn't have.
Yeah.
Back in the day, guys like me and you, I mean, you used to have to kind of have a little game, you know, grab a girl's ass, let her know you liked her, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was real. You didn't have all these like websites and, you know, I mean, back in the day, I'd holler at my girl on the AOL Instant Messenger, like,
oh
hey,
yeah, AIM.
You know what I mean? AIM. You remember the AIM? These boys don't know about the AIM, so you had the AIM. You know, nowadays these guys got Instagram. You know, they're on the what's the other one? The Snapchat. They got sending them hot pics and shit. They got Tinder. They got all that other shit. What is it? Plenty of Fish. That's a website.
Yep. Okay, you really old head. Plenty of Fish. That's nasty. Plenty of Fish.
Yeah. I worked with a lot of single guys that used to hit up girls.
I see.
And like, you know, they'd meet a girl, hit it, split it, and then they'd be gone.
Oh yeah, Plenty of Fish is good for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, a lot of these guys that ain't getting no play, it's like, how are you getting play when you got all the tools at your advantage?
You're not lying.
You know what I mean? Like guys like me and you, we'd have to crash a Sweet 16. We'd have to like, you know, maybe walk around a mall for, you know, an hour or 2 with the boys.
Okay.
These boys nowadays, they ain't got that shit. They got Discord, they're on Snapchat, they're on IG. What else they got? MySpace.
Oh, the Sweet 16. We got that. That was when we were 16, right? We gotta preface that. We can't. You know what I'm saying? Like that was when we were also 16. We had. Yeah. You talk. He talking teenage years. He chat is chat. Yeah.
So like, I'm putting myself in like these young guys' shoes.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't think just because you go to JCPenney or Macy's and buy yourself a $4.99 tank top, you the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Don't think because like you go to Planet Fitness and work out for 30 minutes, you the shit. Like you got to mix a barrel of concrete, dig a motherfucking hole. You know, be a fucking man's man. You know, see a bitch go up to her and be like, "Yo, what up, baby? What's your name? What's your size?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I tell these guys like, "Yo, how ain't you bagging bitches?
I mean,
how ain't you bagging bitches?"
They not. I mean, they not struggling. They not struggling. So the guys are doing well. You know, they're doing alright. They're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing.
I don't know. I see guys. I pop into my boy Vose's stream, and I'm like, "Yo, you bagging anything?"
Well,
he's like, "Yeah, no." He's like, "Nah, Juicy, no, you know, yeah, you old head." It's like, "Yo, dog.
Now
don't
listen.
act like your mom D, dude."
No, Vose.
You know what I mean?
I said it earlier in a drawn shot. I said Vose got like 1-2 more years of playing Madden, cause you know he like getting in shape now. Like he at the gym. So you know what that means? He's worried about getting hoes, right? He's worried about women. Cause you don't get in shape to play Madden. You don't get in shape for your family. You get in shape to try to get hoes. Now he gonna do so many damn push-ups to the point where he gonna be swole before he get any hoes, and then he eventually gonna get hoes. And you know what's gonna happen? You gonna forget about Madden. Cause that's literally what happened. Cause you know what happened? You shouted out J-Wall, right? So you know J-Wall, he ain't winning. We never heard of him for like 2 years, right? So I'm like, damn, what happened to J-Wall? I went on Instagram. No, I went on Instagram and he got a whole girlfriend now. He's all about women now. And he took like a selfie with a girl. And I was like, well, that's what happens. They said it happened to Drenny too now. If you pay attention to Drenny, he was in the gym a little bit and now he's worried about girls. That's what happens. It's hard for these guys to balance women and the video games. You'll see it happen to the best of the young kids. That's what we have to, as old heads that play the game, right? We got to hope that Dez and Henry get into some relationship problems, you know, and start worrying about women more than Madden, you know? Yeah. And that's going to be, no, they can't balance. That's when they hit the wall. And you'll see it happen with all these little, now people like John Beast might be a little too ugly to like really have a lot of hoes. So people like John Beast, we got to worry about forever. Because, you know, he not all of a sudden going to be swimming in pussy. You know what I'm saying?
No, let me tell you something. John Beast lived near me. And he in Connecticut. And yo, the Latinas, they dig the thick boy.
Okay, see?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, Juicy. I don't know. My man John B, he pushing the limit a little bit.
John Beast, he in a good area. He gonna be bagging some shit.
I believe it.
I'm telling you, them Latinas, yo, you go out with it. I was just telling Skimbo this the other day in a stream. You buy a fresh pair of J's, and you get some like Sean John, hit a couple squirts of that shit. Yo, you bagging that shit. I'm telling you, dude.
Bro, did you know? Yo, Juicy, you're not lying because you know what I learned, and Skimbo reminded me is that our boy spamming buttons. Good guy. Yep. He was in the chat earlier, reset for like 40 months. Yeah, but
good dude.
Yeah, that's my man. But he had like an internet relationship with this streamer named Lover. I don't know if you were hip to this, bro. So he was. Yeah. So he gifted her like $5,000. So we're talking like $20,000. Like, put it this way: spamming buttons was the Mutt Mikey of Lover's stream. They was like, yo, when spam is showing up, like he was Mutt Mikey of her stream. He was the Mutt Mikey.
Yo, and then hook up with him in that Bot Wars live, dog. I got
now, and all this, and that's cool. And but Juicy, that's cool. That's fine. We're not worried about that. The biggest problem was that then John Beast came in with his Sean John and his new J's, and he pulled Lover right in front of Spammer's face. He went and got the girl while Spammer was throwing all the Mikeys at her. It was nuts. It was nuts. So she might be right about the big guys.
Yep, I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, chicks dig dudes with fresh pair of J's, and if they got the, you know what I mean, the mini fro going, nice and thick, nice and trim, nice and fresh.
So John Beast
gonna do good in Connecticut. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just what I was gonna say, man. Like a lot of these streamers, they got a exclamation point YT in the chat.
YT.
They gotta find that video, maybe watch it a couple times, and just listen to you. I think it was 8 steps?
It's 5. It was only 5. It was only 5. 5 tips.
It was about 5 steps. And I want them to watch that video, and then when the video ends, I want them to hit the replay button and listen to that shit. Because chat lives matter. Exclamation point chat lives matter in the chat.
Chat lives matter.
Hashtag lives matter.
There it is. All right, so I'm assuming you're a Madden head, so you watch all the MCS, all, you know, Dez and Henry and all the boys.
Yep.
What would you
Dez
do? Is there anything you would do to improve the MCS, whether it be viewership, whether it be format or anything? What do you think they could do better at? Since you're 20 years in the game, 20 years plus in Madden, and you know what makes it good and makes it bad. What do you think they could do to improve that?
Straight up, and this ain't me just trying to like blow you up. This ain't me. Number one, Marcou's gone. They've been disrespecting you for years, dog. They got to get you involved. That's number one. And I've said this for years, bro. I'm seeing all these dudes getting invites, all these new heads on the chat, all these guys like on the broadcast booth. Why ain't you there? I don't understand. Why ain't you there?
Well,
I don't get it. I don't get it. Why ain't you there?
we'll be there someday. But I will tell you that EA did help me get this Christian McCaffrey job this weekend. They did help me with that. So that's kind of like one of my, you know, so I've waited long. We've been grinding.
Yep.
You know, they told
That
me
makes me feel good.
I've had a lot of meetings, and honestly, our boy RG is like my biggest like fighter. He's my advocate over there, you know, because he knows.
RG's a good dude.
Dude, he's the best. RG is the best, and so
good
he's
dude.
over. And User, of course, you know, my man. He always fights for me too. So we'll be there eventually.
Chow ain't got no pull. I know he's still down there.
Oh well, yeah. Well, they all it's you got to realize about a big company like EA. All it takes is one person to say no, and the right person to say no. Like, you could have everybody that, you know, everybody I met, they're all on my side. But you know, we'll be there eventually. It's just a grind. You know, and this Christian McCaffrey, if you guys haven't heard, this weekend, 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, I'll be hosting a Madden tournament with Christian McCaffrey and Greg Olson. It will be a Madden tournament with NFL players playing. Our boys Austin Eckler, the Condor Max Crosby. I should tune in to see Max Crosby. Is he any good at Madden? We'll also see Derwin James, Juju Smith, Saquon Barkley will be there as well. So we'll be able to watch those guys play Madden. So that will be this weekend. I believe Shunny had the link. It will be on the Logan Project's Twitch. It will pretty much be like my stream, but I'll have Christian McCaffrey and Greg Olson with me, and then we'll watch some shitty Madden players, and we'll tell jokes, and we'll talk about real-life football compared to Madden and all those good things. It will be Madden 23 for sure. The chick today, no.
That was what, 1 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, Saturday. Now, the chick, I was in a rehearsal today, and the chick was like, because I asked what are the rosters they're playing with. Do you guys play regs? Now I think once the season ends, they stop updating rosters on regs. So essentially, what my biggest question was is Aaron Rodgers on the Jets? Because like I don't know why they wouldn't update the rosters, right, boys, with the offseason moves. I remember that would always before Mutt. Now we're OGs now, Juicy. Before Mutt, when they did offseason, that made you want to play Madden. Like, yo, I could put such and such on this. I could put Rodgers on the Jets, or like it gives you like another motivation to play. So I didn't know if they updated the rosters to the point, where, now Aaron Rodgers on the Jets. Like, how's it go? And the lady was like, well, I played today, and Christian McCaffrey was on the Panthers. I was like, lady, you didn't even plug up to the internet. All right, you don't like. I'm telling you, Christian McCaffrey's definitely on the Niners on Madden. So we'll see how it goes on Saturday. I did have rehearsal today. I can't lie to you, I was a little nervous. It was like I've never remember being that nervous before.
Dog. Why were you nervous?
I don't know. But it was Christian McCaffrey there and the boys, and they was yelling at me. I was like, bro, it was like my first time. I was like actually like nervous doing like talking shit. I was I was like, damn, I better like start drinking on Saturday or something. Maybe I need a couple shots in me or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not respectable, dude. It happens to all of it. Like I said, man, that Madden challenge, when I made it to that top 32, when I got in there, dude, I fucking choked. I was so fucking nervous. I had so much anxiety. I got 21-0, man.
I don't think I've ever been nervous. I'm always nervous in Madden. They say if you're not nervous, you don't care enough, really. But I don't think it's ever been a reason why I lost the game being nervous. I don't think that's ever been like a reason. I don't know.
Yo, that's interesting, dog. So a lot of these new guys, a lot of these young kids, you know, they got the comfort of playing online. You know, a lot of them never even been to a tournament where they had to actually sit on the side of the person that they're playing. I'm talking like people hawking your play, seeing your shit. Like,
Well, it's a different skill.
it's totally different.
No, it's a different skill,
Totally
and
different.
one thing that's how we played. That's the only way we played growing up because there was no internet, so we got kind of used to it.
All right.
But I remember we played Madden 18, and you were playing on the same TV like old school Madden 18 and Classic, and it was such a skill. And I remember talking to Skimbo and how much he like prepared for it, and like how much more advanced he was at like the actual skill of playing and watching somebody's plays and watching how somebody goes through their plays and what they pick and what they do on the screen. And I can't lie, he was like so much more fucking nerdy than me. I can't, like, it was insane. I was like, this dude's a fucking robot, dude. Like it was nasty. And somehow, I just, I still beat him. He knew all this shit, but he lost. So, I mean, I don't know, but he actually really was a robot. Now I gotta ask you, as a Madden connoisseur, who do you got on your Mount Rushmore of Madden players? Your 4 players that you put up there.
I knew this question was coming, man. So I've been thinking long and hard. It's so tough to put 4, especially with the new MCS era. Me coming from that like old school, like Big Gene, Secret, Chow. Yo, I want to shout out before I give you my Mount Rushmore on Madden. I want to shout out somebody who, as you know, like I watch a lot of Madden. I tune into a lot of streams. I don't know if I'm screaming right now, chat.
No,
but
you're
I'm
good.
feeling pretty good. I'm not used to the stream life, but yo, that kid Wesley, yo, that kid's good, bro. That kid, like, no matter, like, I watch a lot of Madden. I mean, I've been watching this shit for years. And, yo, that kid's always up there. Like, he may not win it, but, yo, he's always in, like, the top 4. He's always in the top 8. He's always in the top 12. And I think that's Henry's boy. But, I mean, even without Henry, that kid was always up there. So
He's a grinder.
I just want to put some, I mean, I've shouted out Wes here and there. I popped into a couple of his streams when he was streaming, but that kid's good, dude. But right now, Spamman's playing good ball. I mean, Spamman Buttons is like, he's like the 2019, 20, 21 Wes. Spamman's playing good ball right now. He's playing good ball.
Okay, so we're talking about you went Mount Rushmore. You named like 2 people that aren't Mount Rushmore here.
Yeah, they ain't on my.
There might be Mount Rushmore for no pussy. If you buy Mount Rushmore of no pussy, it might be Wesley and Spam, and then we can find 2 other people to put there. Let's talk about Mount Rushmore, man. Let's go. Let's get some big guns out here, dude. He was warming up.
I'm telling you right now, on my Mount Rushmore, I'm talking number 1. I'm putting Biggie Gene.
Okay.
Big Gene. I'm putting Big Gene on the Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
This is tough, man. Like I said, I wish there was like 6 or 8.
You get 4.
I'm putting. So we got Biggie Gene. I'm putting Drinny. I'm putting not just Drinny. I'm putting Bandana Drinny. Now,
Okay.
I know they probably knew to like. They know Drinny. It's Drinny. They know Drinny. But I'm talking Bandana Drinny. Because when Drinny got that bandana on, he ain't losing, chat.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. Bandana Drinny ain't losing. If I got $100,000 and I got to make one bet, and I see Drinny with the bandana on, Bandana Drinny ain't losing, chat. So we got Biggie Gene. We got Bandana Drinny. We got to put Skimbo on there with the 3 belts. I mean, he got 3. He got 3.
Yeah.
And I gotta go the fourth one is tough because I got three guys that can get that fourth spot. If you're talking belts, you're talking Madden play, you're talking like Problem and Henry. So they're tied. But if you're talking like engaging with the chat,
Don't put me on this list.
producing content,
No.
making like the community feel a part of community, you might be
Okay,
on the bubble.
I'm on the list of Madden content all time characters. You know what I'm saying?
If
I am the total package of Madden players. However, problem's super decorated, and Henry has a $500,000 won. All right,
right.
you know
So
what I'm
it's got to
saying?
be one of them. If I got to choose one of them, I got to go with Problem, dude. I got to go with Problem. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like I want to put Henry on that list. Yo, do you remember the game Henry played Big Gene in the Philly Club, I think it was?
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
yeah,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was rooting for Big Gene Heavy, dude.
of course.
Yo, I was rooting for Big Gene Heavy. No disrespect to Henry. I love Henry. He's a great player. I always root for him. Like, whenever I tune into a game and I see Henry versus, I don't give a fuck who he's playing. You already know Henry's gonna win. Like, Henry's got my respect. Don't get me wrong. But, man, when he played Big Gene in that Philly Club, I wanted to see Gene back, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see Gene back. Yo, didn't Big Gene miss a field goal that game?
Big G missed. Oh, he might have missed one there, but Big G missed a field goal in Madden Challenge. I think it was Madden Challenge. And if he didn't miss a field goal, he might have won more and more. But I'm partial to Gene. I am partial to Gene because he's from Philly and that's my guy. So I have no problem putting him up there.
Yo, these guys got to put respect on Gene's name.
Yeah. But I mean, for me, Problem, Skimbo, and Henry are locked for a Mount Rushmore, and then your fourth person could be Gene. That's fine with me. Your fourth person could be Journey, but
yeah. But what about Journey?
He's not better. He's not over Henry. No.
Oh,
He's not over Henry, Problem, or and then he's not over. Journey's not over Mo. Serious Mo over Journey. Now. Journey's great.
No, I can't do that. I can't put Journey. I can't put Mo over Journey.
Why not?
I got respect. Because Bandana Journey just.
You keep saying bandana. He's not different. He's not different. We're not Fairy Tale Land. It's Journey. It doesn't matter if he wears a bandana or a fucking wife beater. He's Journey. All right. And
when he got that bandana on, dude, he don't lose.
Then why would he take the bandana off, Juicy? Then why would he take it off ever?
I tried that in the chat for years. I'm like, yo, Journey. Put the bandana on. You gotta put the bandana back on. Like, at the end of the day, I know you're trying to go for the Justin Timberlake look, but put the goddamn bandana back on. Like, Journey, if you can hear me out there, you watch the rerun on YouTube, put the bandana on, and you gonna win some money, dude.
I mean, yeah. You might be right. Don't go. Yeah. Maybe he's not superstitious. You know.
But, yo, said I'm looking forward to next year. Like I said, I'm an old head.
We see.
I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like I'm gonna be up there one day because I know I ain't gonna be up there. I work construction. I make good money. I take care of my family. I got the crib. I got the whips. I got the cash.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Madden, I try. Don't get me wrong. I enter all the tourneys. I enter the MCS circuits, but there's just how you going to compete with a kid who's home playing 20 hours a day and you're outside cutting tree limbs and digging holes and mixing concrete?
You're not. Like, that's just not how it works, It's a job. It's really a job.
It's a job.
And people have to respect it. It's a job and a commitment, and I want to be able to compete, then you have to make it a job and commitment. That's how I feel about it. You got to be dialed in and locked in, because these kids are.
And you made a good comment. I don't know if you remember this. This year, I don't know if it was like November. Oh, let me think. I got a good memory, man. That's a good feature about me. I don't know if it was November or late October, but you had some shit going on, and you took a week off from the Mutt scene, and you came back and you were like, "Yo, I'm fucked up," and I'm tuning into the chat and I'm listening to you, and I'm like, "Yo, why Stubby fucked up? I gotta hear this." Like, and he's like, "Yo, if you take even 2-3 days off, you're fucked."
Oh, Mutt? Yeah, Mutt, you gotta stay dialed into that shit.
Yeah, and I do want to say though, this year I watched a lot of your gameplay, and that spinner had me playing lights out this year.
There you go.
I felt like it was like 06, 07 again. I was like, what's Dubby doing? And I'm watching, and I'm like, all right, I'm sending the heat, and I was already in like Dime 326 because I be in discords with like all them guys. Like, shout out my guy Dusty. There's a name I forgot to shout out.
There you
Dusty.
go.
Dusty's a good dude. Dusty's a real good dude. And for years, I've been in his Discord, and I've been in there with all them guys. Dusty, J-Wall, Fancy. You shout out my guy Gabagol.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Gabagol. All them guys, man. Like I said, this podcast, I'm trying to soak it up, man. I'm so happy I got the invite. Never in a million years, man, I thought I'd get this invite. But shout out Skimbo again for making that phone call. Because I told him don't make the phone call. Because I knew you were hanging with your son. And family is more important than this shit. But, he made that phone call, and I'm on the podcast.
There you go. That's how it works, man. Well, you're on the podcast because you're a supporter. We appreciate it. We all see the grind. Like I said, we didn't think you were a real person like the first year. So like, bro, this dude is like cracked. Like this dude is a lord.
Yeah.
He don't stop piping shit up. So
I was
for us.
At Bob Wars Live, like I was gonna come down and buy like the whole fan buffalo wings and fresh shots on me, But like I said, I'll just have to tune in, see when Bob Wars Live happens, because I know it'll happen.
It will eventually. We just gotta keep growing what it is. I gotta be able to bankroll it, honestly.
I know a lot of people gave up on Bob Wars Live, but chat, I'm gonna glance to this other. I got another iPad set up. I'm gonna glance at this other iPad. Chat, I'm looking at the chat right now. TJ, I see you. We with you, dog. We got who's that? Hoodie Cam, W Juicy. We with you. Chat lives matter, but at the end of the day, Bot Wars Live will happen one day.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe it, it will happen. And I'll tell you one thing. I do a lot of gambling lately ever since this shit became legal and mass.
Uh-huh.
And if I was ever to hit millions and millions, I would make Bot Wars Stadium happen live. I mean, it wouldn't be like no stadium, like no NFL fucking stadium.
That could happen.
But dude, I pitch in to make like some type of like small little Bot Wars Stadium, and I fund the fucking funds. I buy the bus. I do all that shit. I drive the bus, you know what I mean?
I told everybody 10,000 subs we're gonna get a bus, but now it's 10,000 subs we're getting Bot Wars Stadium. That's they told me rent out the link. They said me rent out the link in Philly. That could happen at 10,000 subs. We'll see how it goes. We've been around 7,000 has been our max, so we'll see. We could get there this year. Madden 2024 could be a great year for the boys. We'll see. We could get there.
I'm saying. And I even told the wifey, and she was on board. I was like, Bot Wars Live happens in the Northeast. Philly, Atlantic City, New York. Shit, I'd even drive to fucking Ohio. She already knows I'm going. And she's like, go, babe. I want you to, I want you to go. I know you love that shit. And I'm like, I'm going. Now, Vegas, I'm telling you, man, I used to be wild in the early 2000s. Late 90s, early 2000s. I was a wild dude, bro.
Okay.
I'm talking kids. That 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying album came out. You know.
All right, Juicy. Now, I just went live on the Discord. Do you see that? Remember I showed my camera earlier? Do you see that I went live with a screen?
I'm seeing that Regis filming Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Are you ready? You're an old head. You know this game show.
Oh, I'm ready, dog.
Are you dialed?
I'm dialed. I might.
Okay.
Am I take a peek at the chat or no?
You're allowed to use the chat.
Okay.
All right, you're allowed to use the chat 100%. Okay. Now you should see this in real time. You can make it as big as you want on your iPad. Can you actually see it? Big enough? If you click it, okay. All right. Now there's a bet live right now. I believe there's a bet still going right now about how many questions you get right A lot of the chat is betting on 4-7 right now. That is what the chat's betting. You know, what's your confidence level here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like, you've been around, you know a lot. You know, you got a lot of knowledge.
You know, I'm coming in at like 25%.
Okay. I mean, so you got 25% confidence.
I'm real with you. I'm coming in at like 25%, maybe 30%.
Okay. Winnable. All right, we are gonna. All right, what we got? We got 9 betters. How many more we got? We got 9 betters, boys.
Chat, get your bets.
Yeah, get your bets, emotes.
Dub.dubby.com. Check out that new season 2 lay.
Mm-hmm.
The new show's crazy.
There it is.
Type in code Juicy in the chat. You probably ain't gonna get shit, but just type it in because it'll make you feel.
There you go. Now, Juicy. Now I'll tell you. Now, once this bet ends, we got like 1 minute left on the bet here. 1 minute left on the bet, boys. Get your bets in. Now I ask you, as a man that watches all my streams, how could I improve my streams? How do I become a better streamer myself? Like, what do I have to do to take the next step as a Madden streamer?
Oh, man, that's a tough. Can you give me a soft, like, 30, 60 seconds?
I mean, you could take as long as you want. Like, damn, W doesn't do this enough. Or it'd be better if he did that, you know. You know, that, and I'll ask the chat, too, because I need to find a way to make this stream better and more productive going forward, you know. That's what I need to do. Because
I know
this is my job. I need to make it better, you know.
We definitely got to get song requests back on there a little more. Definitely got to do that.
Juicer, I don't know about that one. That's just kind of an L.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know a lot of these young heads, they don't want to get the little baby on there. I know what you mean. I don't know, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy your streams, dude. I mean, you ain't really doing nothing wrong. I don't know, man. I enjoy your streams. All right.
Do you think Maddie helped? All right. Do you think Maddie helps or hurts the chat?
All right, Maddie. So you brought up Maddie. Shout out Maddie. You know, I'm gonna give him a shout out. I forgot about him because you know there's so many people. There's more important people. Like I want to give shout outs to like guys that have been riding with me. Don't get me wrong. I love the kid. I mean, I protect them in the chat. Sometimes the chat goes off on them. Like Maddie's fat, Maddie's big, Maddie don't get. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like Maddie's a human being, dude. Back the fuck off. Like leave the kid alone. Like
facts.
Like, you know what I mean? Like Maddie's like, all right, he might be big or whatnot, but who's to say he can't pull bitches?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like,
that is
we
true.
don't know what they're doing in Canada up there. We from the USA. He's in Canada. Maybe they like I said. Remember we were talking about John Beast?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
John Beast in Connecticut, they like them thick boys up there. You buy a fresh pair of J's, you know what I mean? You go and get a girl with tight blue jeans and a North Face on when it's chilly out. John Beast's going to be all right.
Okay.
But like Maddie, we don't know. They drink Tim Hortons up there and shit.
Yeah.
They be in that barbecue. We don't know what they like up there. But I can't get a read on Maddie because he be whispering me like 10, 20 questions at once. You know, juicy this, juicy that, juicy this. And then I'll answer him, and he'll be like, yeah, no. It's like, yo, dog, you just asked me like 13 fucking things, dude, and I answered you. Can you give me a little more than yeah, no, maybe? Like, oh, I was busy. I was at softball. Like, dog, come on. Save me the bullshit. You ain't doing all this shit, dude. Like, come on. Like, you're a fucking hockey player, baseball player, fucking eating appetizers. Like, dog, help me out, dude. You know what I mean? Like, Maddie, throw me a fucking bone. I protect you in the chat, dude. And you doing me dirty. Like, I can't get a read on him. And then he'd be whispering me, like, yo, tell W I said unban me. Like, yo, I ain't telling W unban you. Like, you gonna put me in a hot seat for fucking you? Like, hell no.
This is true. No. This is true.
I ain't telling W shit. Yo, Maddie, if you out there, stop whispering me telling me to tell Dubby shit. Because I ain't telling Dubby jack shit. I ain't telling him jack shit. Like, nah. I can't do it. I can't do it. My bad. I'm getting a little... Hold on, no chaser season, chat. Hashtag no chaser season.
There he is. There he is.
All right, ready.
All right, are you ready right now? Lock it in. Dial it in. Do you see the screen?
I see it. Hold on. Give me a
Okay.
soft 20. Give me a soft 20.
All right. You put okay. Let's go. Dialage. He's dialed. He's dialed.
Dial.
All right. Let's go.
Okay.
People who stay calm under pressure are said to have what flowing through their veins? Ice water, blue blood, ketchup, or lava?
We going A, ice water.
Are you locking in A? All right, I'll lock it in because I trust. All right, after this is gonna go rapid fire, just so you gotta dial it in.
Yo,
Here we go.
shout out to Sos. There's a name I forgot to shout out. Sos. He's a good dude.
All right, Juicy. According to a popular phrase, someone with a sharp memory is said to have a mind like a steel what? A steel curtain, a steel cage, a steel trap, or a steel rod? Have a sharp mind. They have a good memory. They remember things. Curtain, cage, rod, or trap.
Fuck.
This is tough. You got lifelines.
Timer on me. Hold up. I see the timer. I got 28 seconds. So, according to a popular phrase, someone with a sharp memory is said to have a mind like a steel. Oh, is it steel curtain? I'm thinking steel is. I'm thinking. Oh. All right, I'm going to have to use a lifeline before the time comes out. Lifeline.
I say trap. I'm going trap for you. I'm going trap.
I don't know if it's
lifeline.
trap.
We got it, but we got it, Juicy. Dial it in. Dial it in. We got it. All right. Listen. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
According to all right, you got to dial it in. According to a long-running snack food advertising campaign, Ruffles have what? Do the Ruffles have reading glasses, ridges, rhythm, or raises? Ruffles, the potato chip.
Yo, that's easy. That's easy money. I want to say ridges.
Okay. Lock it in. Final answer.
Let's lock it in. I'm locking it in. Ridges.
There we go. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. Next question. Which of these persons is most likely to use a bellows? A farmer, a blacksmith, a tailor, or a pharmacist? A bellows.
Yo, I'm going to use a lifeline on this because I got no fucking...
You want to call a friend or you want to poll the audience?
Hold on, I'm thinking. I know I got the 36-second timer. Let me think for a minute. We're going to use the chat.
All right, we're going to poll the audience. Everybody says B. The audience says B. I think B is a good call here. Chat's going B too.
All right, we're going to go with the chat. B. We're going to go with the chat. B.
Okay.
Come on, chat. Don't let
Got
me
it
down.
right.
Let's
There it
go.
is. 4. He's got 4 right. Going to question 5. Which of these terms is commonly used to describe the very strange or odd person? Moneybags, neato, upstart, or weirdo?
Yo, we use that a lot up north, and we're going to go with D. Weirdo.
Okay. Locked it in. Got it. 5 questions right for Juicy so far. Moving on to number 6. What continent is closest to Antarctica? South America, Asia, Africa, or Australia?
Oh.
That's tough. I don't know what the chat
That
thinks.
is-
Closest to Antarctica.
Hey, South America. Don't lock me in. I got 40
I'm not locking up.
seconds.
You got time. You got chat to listen to too.
I want to say South America, but why is Australia fucking with me?
That's true.
And I got one lifeline left.
You got one left. It's phone a friend. Chat's going A. Chat likes A. Dottie's
I know,
old.
Chat's going in. Seeing my boy 12 over saying B.
You got 15. You got 15. It's not.
Shit,
It's not
shout
B.
out to him. There's a name.
Bro,
I
you
forgot
got
to
10
shout-
seconds, so you shouting people out.
My bad. I'm going to go with my boy Dottie said A. I'm going to go with A.
All right, A, South America. Oh, he got it right.
Yo,
You
Donnie,
got there. No more shout outs. You got to dial it in. In 1992, rap group Arrested Development had a top 10 hit tilted after what U.S. state? Titled after what U.S. state? Alabama, Georgia, Texas, or Tennessee? Arrested Development had a rap song after what U.S. state? Alabama, Georgia, Texas, or Tennessee?
Yo, I ain't never heard of them motherfuckers.
I never heard of them either.
Arrested the. Oh man, this is what's gonna do me in. I
Chat
can already
spamming
tell.
B.
This is-
Everybody in the chat has said B so far.
Oh yeah, but I got my. Who's Chimmy Z saying fucking D?
Yeah,
Chimmy Z, why you saying
because he's trying
I
to throw
ain't
you off.
listening
That's
to
what the
you.
chat does.
Chimmy G's trying to set me up, huh? All right.
That's what they
We're gonna
do.
go with B.
B,
Chat. If I
Tennessee.
lose, I'm losing with the chat. Because I'm a man of the chat.
Okay,
Hey,
we
fucking-
move
oh, it
on. 7 right answers. Moving on to question number 8. When referring to internet commerce, the abbreviation B2B means what? Builder to builder, buyer to buyer, business to business, brokerage to brokerage.
Yo, what the fuck?
B2B. I see C and D in the chat.
When referring to internet commerce, B2, is that Better Business Bureau?
No, that's what
Business
Dottie
to
calls.
business, brokerage to brokerage.
Chat
Fuck,
is
man.
spamming C. The chat is spamming C.
See? I thought it was C. I am gonna go with
I
C.
did too. I did
The
too.
chat- Yeah, I thought it was C. Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
There it is. We're hot. On to
go.
number 9. Who wrote the children's book series, The Chronicles of Narnia? Isaac Asimov, J.R.R. Tolkien, Maurice Sendak, or C.S. Lewis? The Chronicles of Narnia.
Look, the Chronicles. Now, chat, I just want to let the chat know. I know the chat asked me about my age a lot. I'm 37, chat, but I'm forever young. You know what I mean? I'm 37, but I try to stay shit. But the Chronicles of Narnia, I ain't never heard that shit. So the chat's saying D. I'm seeing a lot of D's.
The
But
chat's going D. The chat's going D. I'll be honest, I've heard of 2 people here. Tolkien or Lewis. So I've never heard of these first 2 guys, A and C.
D.
We're locking in D as the chat. Here we go. They know. They're the nerds.
D. I got to
They're
lock
nerds.
in D.
All
My
right,
boy T-
got it right.
Duty.
Question
Yeah,
number
TJ.
10. Question number
Shout
10.
out TJ.
Which of these noted women was known as the Lady with the Lamp? Annie Oakley, Mary Curry, Florence Nightingale, or Amelia Earhart? The Lady with the Lamp.
The lady with I know it ain't Amelia Earhart because she was the flying bitch.
Okay, okay, Juicy. Okay, it's 2023. You can't say she was the flying bitch. All right, let's figure it out now.
My bad.
All right, you're good. You're good.
Oh, I got 28 seconds.
Chat saying C. I think we could use our
Yeah.
last lifeline. I want to use our last line. You like C?
Hold on. I got 15 seconds. You know, I'm trying to soak up every minute of this podcast. Shout out everybody for getting me on here. Again, the chat is not the chat without the chat. Hashtag chat lives matter. We're going C. We're going C for the chat. We're going C for the chat.
Oh, they got it right. The chat is hot right now. Okay.
Let's go!
Question 11. Who wrote the poem which begins, I celebrate myself and sing myself? That's a poem.
Sing myself. What the fuck?
William Butler Yeats, Allen Ginsberg, Emily Dickinson, or Walt Whitman? Now the chat is not going to help you on this one.
Who the fuck is?
Oh, the chat's going D. Apparently TJ knows this. He would know this.
Yeah, TJ's always a good dude, so he's usually pretty good. He put D 3 times in a row. Hold up, I'm gonna let the 26 seconds play out. Explanation point YT in the chat for all you new streamers. Dubby's got a video out there. Engage with your chat. Show them they matter. Don't treat them like pieces of fucking shit. D. Oh, we got this kid Marsh. D for sure. I like how he added for sure. We're going D. We're going D. Don't let me hit a million, chat.
There it is.
Shout
Which
out
all
Lil
right, here
Ninja.
we go. Listen, which of the
Lil
substances
Ninja's
all
always
right?
been a good dude.
Which one of these substances contains no carbon atoms? Rust, grain alcohol, dynamite, or sugar? Yeah, you might as well just look at the chat now. You might as well just look at the chat. Let's phone a friend too. We're gonna phone a friend. Our friend says, "Oh wow, the answer could be A. Maybe. I'm not really sure."
No, I don't think I used my phone a friend, right?
I used it because we're lost.
All right, respectable. Phone a friend. Oh, I got my boy Monster saying phone a friend.
We did, and the phones, and they said A.
They're saying A. I got one dude saying B.
A,
Respect the
grain
body.
alcohol,
Shut
dynamite, sugar.
Dude. Oh, dude, I'm gonna lose it. Can I cash out? Can I cash
You
out?
can't cash out. You gotta go A or D, bro.
All right.
We're going A. We're
I'm
going
going
A.
I'm going A. I'm going A. I'm going A.
We got it right. We got it right. Juicy, you gotta dial it in. You gotta dial it in right now. Chad is carrying a chromatophobic person is afraid of what? Cameras, ovens, money, or bright places. Chromatophobic. Cameras, ovens, money, or bright places. They're afraid of this.
All right. So right now, I just want to let you know, like, if I was like playing this game in like IRL, I'd be cashing out and like, I'd be living my best life. You know, I'd take the 250, I'd give Uncle Sam about 100K, and I'd be balling for a couple years. But 250K, a chromatic person is afraid of what? Ovens. I do got a chrome Samsung. We got C, money, juicy, cram. Cram said money, juicy. Juicy, lock in the fuck.
What number or letter are
Money.
you picking?
We're going C. We're going C. C, I gotta go
See
C.
money for the money?
C money.
Oh, he got
C
it
money.
right! He got it right! Oh, we are so
Yo,
dialed
hit
right
a
now.
milli,
Hold on, here we go, here we go.
Hit a milli, Chad.
Which of these daily newspapers was founded by Alexander Hamilton in 1801? New York Post, the Washington Post, the Philadelphia Inquirer, or the Boston Globe? Alexander Hamilton. Boston, Washington, Philly, New York. Alexander Hamilton.
Who the fuck is Roberto? Roberto, no disrespect. You seem like a good dude, but you're shouting out New York Post. Oh, man, Dottie's got A. But my boy Skimbo said he lost on Dottie. Yo, another thing. Explanation Point Madden Turf in the chat. They got lessons and shit. But I just want to shout out my boy Manu over at the Madden Academy. Anyone else trying to step up their game?
Bro, they
Manu's a
don't
good
pay me,
dude.
Juicy. They don't pay me. Now pick a damn letter.
My bad. Dottie. We're gonna go A.
Oh, he got it right. Last
All right.
question. Last question. No one's ever beat them all. In 1918,
Yo.
the nation's first regular scheduled airmail service took place between what two locations? 1918, Dayton and Chicago, Omaha, San Francisco, Washington and New York, or Boston, New York. The nation's first regularly scheduled airmail service. So I guess like they, I don't know, I don't know.
Why
It's
am I
not.
thinking
It's not
Dayton?
Nebraska to San Fran. That's too far.
I'm thinking Dayton to Chicago. I've heard this before.
I'm thinking Dayton because that's a rare. That's rare. Like, why would they put that out there?
Face. We got Cram Juicy Smiley Face. We got Matt C's.
We do got
Oh,
Mad
man.
C's in the chat right now. Are we locking in C? The chat is going C.
I know they're going C. Hold up. Don't let
You
me
got
get
10
the
seconds.
Yo, no one got the milli. Yo, no one's ever got the milli.
You got
We're going
5
C. We're going C.
C, locking in for the
C.
mill.
C.
Oh, the boys made $1 million. They made $1 million. Congratulations. You're a winner again. Who wants to be a millionaire? The boys got it done.
Yo.
The Millie Rock for the boys. For the boys.
Yo.
There it is. And someone came up crazy on the bets.
Hey.
10 plus just came up crazy for the betters.
Shout
I was
out
paid them
Mooney.
out.
Shout out Sos. Who else is in here? Dollar Bills. 12. Bloom.
The boys just went crazy. Somebody came up crazy on the betters.
Yo, I just killed a half a bottle of Proper 12 Apple, dude. I'm
You want
fucking lit.
you want to sleep good.
Yo,
That's
they
what it's
gonna get their
about.
money's worth when I'm digging them holes and mixing them concrete, boys.
That's right.
Know what
You
I
want to
mean?
go crazy.
Yo, they be calling me and shit. So if like a tree falls in like the road and shit, yo, that's me.
Oh,
That's
you the
me.
tree man. Okay.
Yeah, Husqvarna, all that shit.
Okay.
Steel. We be
Okay.
putting the chain and bar oil. I know you know about the chain and bar oil.
That's right. I got some in
Yo,
the garage right now.
don't ever forget to put that fucking oil in the fucking lawnmower ever again, all right?
I did do that. I'm glad you remembered that. But
I remember everything, man. I'm a huge Nita supporter. Explanation point. Dub.w in the chat. Go buy some Lay's.
there it
You
is.
guys fucking look fresh. Yo, oh, while I'm on here, like I said, give me like another 2-3 minutes, dog.
You good. You
Give me
good.
All right, so we gotta bring the needed beanies, scullies, whatever they call it. Like we gotta bring them back, dude. Cause like, yo, it be getting cold up here, dude.
That's
Yo,
facts.
I'm in Boston, so like I'm bald. You know, I got, and yo, everybody that like talk shit about bald people, yo, we keep it fresh, dude. We
That's right.
shave the way that bob is. We ain't paying no $20, $30, $40. Back in the day, I used to pay $10, and that shit was with a $3 tip. You know what I mean? I know you guys are paying like $30, $40 and shit, but yo, that's for some bitches, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, grab a razor, pick that shit, sit in your bathtub, shower, whatever you want to do, shave that shit, and you keep it $1,000,000.
That's right. You ain't lying. You're not
Keep it
lying.
$1,000,000. You know what I mean? Use some speed stick. Yo, are you gonna keep me around for the rapid fire? Cause I got a couple I've been dying to ask.
Oh, you got rapid fire? What you want rapid fire from the chat? You want rapid fire right now from the chat?
Yeah, rapid fire.
Are you locked into the chat? Are you ready? Are you prepared for rapid fire right now?
No,
Rapid
ready.
fire gets crazy nasty. Are you dialed? All right. I mean, rapid
Dialed.
fire is live, boys. Any questions y'all have? Rapid fire. Juicy is 4 shots or 10 shots in and 4 brews. He's ready to go.
I'm
Their
ready.
ass or tits, of course, is the first question. There it is.
I'm this guy. I love a fat ass. You know, a wise man always told me big tits are always good on someone else's girl. I'm a fat ass guy.
Did you know that Skimbo likes no ass? Like, literally none. He likes negative ass.
Yeah, but he
Does-
likes Oklahoma style sushi.
I mean, that's better than the no ass. I've never heard
Yeah.
somebody literally say, I want no ass. I've heard people be
No.
like, I don't really care, but they're one way or the other.
Yeah.
But to go say no ass is like, I've never heard like somebody prefer, like actually,
No.
actually look that out.
No, I'm a fat ass, like maybe like B, maybe
Okay.
C cup type of dude.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
What else does chat say? Chat's kind of failing rapid fire right now. I can't lie.
Yeah, come on, chat, keep me on here. This is a dream, man. I've been waiting years for this shit. Come on, chat.
They fell
Who's
off.
in here? Oh shit, they got Rach still in here. Math ain't mathin'. What does that mean, Rach? Math ain't mathin'. Like, no, we need a question like Coke, Pepsi. Yo, Fruity Pebbles over Cocoa Pebbles, hands down. I get it. Cocoa Pebbles, you get the chocolate milk, you get to drink the milk and shit. But yo, Fruity Pebbles are elite, chat. Fruity Pebbles are elite.
What
Dollar
Madden
gets
player?
hit.
Yeah, let's say. What Madden player do you dislike since you love everybody?
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. Can I get a soft 20 on that?
I
Let me get a
mean,
soft
where? Yeah, what type
soft
of?
50.
Yeah, what type? What's your go-to pizza?
Oh, go-to pizza? Oh, what's the minimum topping? Because I got a three topping pizza that's elite.
Or what's that?
Pepperoni, mushroom, and onion. Yo, that shit's elite.
Not mad at it.
What we got? Favorite Madden. Hold on, I gotta answer my boy TJ off duty. Favorite Madden. I'm going Madden 06. I mean, that game was just elite. Soundtrack went crazy. The memories. I'm going Madden 06.
a good
Donovan McNabb on the cover.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Do you have any tattoos? Yes. I got my last name on my forearm. I mean, it was strategically like picked because I mean, your last name is something you're proud of. It ain't something you're gonna regret. And like I tell my whole family and shit, my grandparents are dead. I'm the head of the table now. What else we got? Favorite fast food? That's tough. Cause I'm a big Wendy's guy and I'm a big Mickey D's guy. But I ain't gonna lie. That $5 biggie bag go crazy. You get the junior bacon cheeseburger, you get the nuggies. I do barbecue sauce for the nuggies. We get the fries, and you get the soft drink. I mean, $5. I mean, what more you want than that? That's a pretty good deal. I get a Burger King coupon here and there. You get the two Whoppers, two fries. That's like $5.99. But I'm a huge Mickey D's guy. You can't go wrong with the two McDoubles for $3.99. What else we got? TJ Dog, LMFAO. Come on, we need more questions, chat. I've been waiting years to be on this podcast. You guys got to keep me on. Yo, and while we're on, I know Mikey's a legend in here. We got Dottie. Can we get this thing at least level 5? It's been a dream of mine to be on a podcast and get the sub hype train to level 5. I don't know if we got enough time to do that, but if you guys could help me do that, that's something that I will cherish forever. I've always wanted to go level 5. It's something I've had a dream of. It's something I always thought of. I need to go level 5, chat. And some of the big wigs, some of the big heavyweights in here, Mikey, Dottie. Oh, who else is big donors? I'm in here every night, chat. Who else is big donors in here? Oh, man. Juicy, why are you asking questions and he's not talking about level 5? Come on, TJ, let's dial it back. Who's that? Silent J. Silent J. We got Dottie. We got Dottie. Yo, I'm telling you, Dottie's a good dude. Dottie is a good dude. And at Bot Wars Live, I got a 12-piece bone-in, or if he prefers boneless, with his name on it, on me. Maybe some proper 12. Does that? Dottie is gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Does that get the train going? Verified. Verified. Jay from Jersey. Jay from Jersey. We got it. This train's got to be going. Where the fuck's the train? Rach got the hennies going. TJ got the hennies going. Tippy Mac. Tippy Mac. This is a real boomer. Kid Ward. The King Ward. Now, Ward, man, while we're on the chat and I got some time, the King Ward. I got nothing but love for Ward. I was one of them dudes. I mean, I don't know if chat knows this, but Ward was streaming Apex for years, man. I'd be taking my lunch, grab a couple McDoubles, maybe a large Coke. You know what I mean? I keep it in a budget. So that way I'd have some money to feed my family good shit at night. But, the King Ward, I always had love for Ward, man. But, then I was like, why Ward always hating on white people? Like, I love Ward. Like, and racism. Like, I love black people. I love Asian people. I love white people. But, like...
What'd I come back to, Juicy?
Basically, like, I'm just trying to tell Ward, like, I got nothing but love for him and shit. But, like...
He gotta figure it out.
Yeah, like...
he gotta figure it out.
I get it. Like, your stepdad might have a little beef.
Yeah.
His stepdad the shots down there and shit. But, like, Ward, we love you, dog. White, black, Asian.
That's our boy.
Like,
That's our boy.
Like, it's our boy.
Yeah.
Like, I know. And I'm looking at the chat. I'm trying to look extra crispy. Like, Ward, look at me. Like, I'm going to get in there. Like, Ward, when you had one person in the chat, I'd pull up and be that second person. Like, I got
that's real. That's real.
Like, I got love for you, Ward.
That's real.
You know what I mean? Eye to eye. Like, I got love for Ward. And it's like, don't fall into, like, what your stepdad want you to be. Like, be you. Be you. Know what I mean?
I mean, you're
Like, we
right.
love you, Lord. Like, we get it. You know, you put the crates in a band. You put the crates on Twitter. You gonna do the crates.
He ain't
Like, yo, I
doing.
don't give a fuck. Like, I get it. You couldn't get 50 crates, or you couldn't get 75 crates. I get it. You couldn't do it, but you put it on Twitter. I don't care about all that. Like, you don't have to do it, Ward. Like, I'm still with you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
we with you. We with you, Ward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to get with a white girl? We with you. Like, cool. Like, we ain't racist. Like, just don't let your stepdad rub off on you, Ward. Like, we love you, bro.
Facts.
Like, we gonna pull up to your Apex streams, whether you get 1 kill or fucking 19. Like, we with you, Ward. And, like, I know you took a couple shots at me here and there in the chat. And, you know, like, you're like, oh, yo, that's juicy. It's like, but Ward, we love you, bro. Like, I get it. Like, I can be trolled. Like, all right, I'm 37. I'm an old head. I get it. But, yo, I keep it fresh. I ain't big.
You keep it fresh.
You know, I ain't no 300-pound dude. I ain't no slob. I got money. I good. I got the house. I got the kids. Like, I try to give them the best life. But, Ward, we with you. Like, truce season. Hashtag truce season. Like, Ward, we with you. Like, don't let them North Carolina people rub off on you. This motherfucker is senile. Like, Ward, come on, man. See? Like, I'm trying to hash the tat. I'm trying to hash it with you. Like, I know you washing dishes and shit and busting tables, cleaning them up. I respect you for that. I respect you for that. Like, we with you, Ward. We with you. At the end of the day, we with you.
Facts.
TJ off duty, LMAO. Laughing my ass off. Ward, laughing my ass off. And hold up. That's real shit, Juicy. Ward, hold on. I'm scrolling down on my daughters. I bought my 2 kids the new iPad shits for Christmas. Because I go without to give them everything. But the King Ward, don't forget that. Don't forget what, Ward? Retype it. There's too many shit going on. I can't go back to your shit. Thank you. Can we talk about Matty Ice ignoring you, Juice? Yes. Hayden, W, do I got a couple more minutes?
You good. Roll the sleeves up.
So, basically, Matty Ice be whispering me like 14, 15 things at a time. And it's like, Matty, I ain't gonna put myself in a hot seat for you. Like, I ain't gonna tell W unban me, untie me out, tell W I love him. Like, I get it. Like, and W knows this shit. But you can't be asking me 20 million fucking questions, and then when I answer them and say, why do you ask, just leave me on read. Like, I'm over it. So I ain't gonna answer your shit no more.
That's facts.
But, I mean, nah, all kidding aside, I got nothing but love for Matty. I can't dog on a kid, man, because Matty's a good dude. I mean, he's young. You know, oh, Matty, I love when you do that smelling the finger shit. I don't know what it means. It's like a 1, 2, 3, and you smell the finger. But, yo, that shit's lit, dude. It looks cool. It really looks cool. Like, he does the, like, what does that mean, dude?
That's kind of lit.
Like,
It's kind of lit, though, for real.
It is kind of lit. It is, especially because, like, he be doing the laying down streams, and, like, not many streamers do that. So it's like,
He different.
all right,
He a little different.
yeah, he's creating his own wave, and it's like, I like that. But, like, yo, I know my time's coming to an end. Juicy Slate Emo. ... Dotty. I'm dying. Somebody had to have a chip. I don't know what that fucking means. Dottie, LMFAO, laying down streams. Yo, laying down streams go crazy. I ain't
You
gonna
might be
lie,
right.
not many people can pull that off, but Maddie can pull that off.
Yeah, he's got
Especially when
that.
you put-
He's got that girth to him, but he can pull that off with the girth he got.
Yo, especially when you put that headband on.
He diffy.
But yo, and like, hold on, Dubby, ask him if podcasts are back. You damn right they back.
Are we back? Are we back?
Damn right they back. Because
Are we
like
back?
at the end of the day, some of us people need these podcasts, man.
You're right.
Some people look forward to these podcasts. Now, I'm the type of dude, I wake up like 5:30, 6:30. It all
Okay.
depends on the night. Like today, like I'm drinking all this proper, a couple of Dos Equis deep. I'll probably wake up like 6:20 tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Go on the jeans, fucking hoodie, shirt, maybe to lace up the boots, and I'll be out like 6:30.
There you
I
go.
go grab my Dunkin'. I need a coffee in the morning. I head to work. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
go to work. I do whatever they tell me. I'm a humble dude. You know what I mean? I'm like a quiet guy. I'm an introverted dude.
Okay. There you
But
go.
like, yeah. I get the money. You know what I mean? I do my shit. Juicy gotta get it in early. Yeah, Jay Dizzy. You know I got a family to feed. I got a mortgage. I got the wifey a new whip. I got the leftovers. I got a truck. I got a little Volkswagen Jetta. It's good on gas. I get the leftovers, but I keep the wifey and the kids in a new whip. I just bought her one of those, the new Volkswagen Tiguan's, like 22, whatever it is.
Mhm.
But like, I keep them fresh. I drive it on like a Saturday. You know what I mean? We might go to a restaurant and shit. You know what I mean? I might drive. I went to this weekend. I went to the Patriot Place. I ain't a Pats fan, but like I went and seen all the Super Bowls and shit. I went to this place. I had like a barbecue chicken sandwich. Had a couple mimosas because like I was there at like 1. Shit ended at 3. It was like, yo, $2 mimosa. Sign me the fuck up, dude. Let me get 2 of them bitches. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, can I get some blue cheese with my fucking burger? You know what I mean? Dip a french fry, maybe a fucking piece of bread and blue cheese, eat that shit.
Facts.
Dollar
Facts.
gets paid. Yo, now, there's one hashtag that I have robbed from you, Dubby.
What's that?
There's one hashtag that I have. Well, I mean, I've robbed about 3, 4, 5 of them. But like,
You right?
yo, see, dollar gets paid in the chat. And yo, the 2 Big Macs, 1 drink, that is not my hashtag. The 2 Big Macs, 1 drink, that is not my hashtag. I believe that was dollar gets paid when a big girl she held 2 Big Macs, 1 drink. But yo, Paula, we with you. We with you. We did it. Like, I would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, this girl just ate 2 Big Macs and no drink. Like, yo, not even a quarter. Like, yeah, TJ off duty, no beverage. No beverage. Laughing my ass off, Mac Pipe. No beverage. Yeah, let's just have no beverage season. No beverage season in the chat. Hashtag no beverage season.
Yo,
And then if you
that's
got
fucking
time, I want
nuts.
you to put exclamation point dub.dubby in the chat. And yo, go grab some plays. The money green. You can't go wrong with a money green. You got the Asian season. You know what I mean? Guys, you know, get with your girl, tell her to take a nice shower, give her some good sex. This is Elite Redonk 99. So 99, you must be like 23, 24 years old. We with you. Rach, she knows what it is.
She knows the
I'm
vibes.
gonna pass out. Yo,
Sheesh.
like I said, chat, what time is it right now? What do we got? 10
It's
p.m.
10
Oh,
o'clock.
yo, 10 p.m. Still early, assy in season. You already know the vibes. Bro, ain't no way you eating 2 dry burgers, no beverage. Yo, that's what I'm saying, folks. Like, yo, and McDonald's only got that like 99 cents any size. But yo, grab your bitch at 99 cents.
No, see, but see, what happened with Dollar was that she was like, "I want to order 2 Big Macs," but then and then she just left with the Big Macs. So we don't know where she went. Like, we don't know, and it was 3 actually. She ordered 3 Big Macs, no bev, and just left. Some say, yeah, that's why we was like, yo, what happened? Did she leave and bring the Big Macs to some dudes and she was getting railed? Did she eat the Big Macs before she got railed? Did she like? What
Yo,
did she
dog,
get? You know what I'm saying?
Moms.
We didn't really know what happened, so that's why we were like making up. Like we all made up stories. Like what the hell happened? Like did she eat one and give two to like give? Was it three people involved? Was it one dude who wanted three in Railer? Did she eat all three? It was a lot of questions. But she just grabbed a bag and left with no fries, no bev. It was like. That's why it was a nasty.
Dude was just trying to treat his lady right. Like,
Yeah.
yo, my lady, a couple Big Macs. You gonna buy a couple Big Macs?
Yeah, and I feel bad because he told us it was like a late night. Nobody was really in the stream, and he was like, "Guys, I bought my girl. She ordered 3 Big Macs and just left with the bag." And we didn't really know. Nobody really knows what happened. So we all made stories like, did she house 3 Big Macs? Did she get piped and give away 3 Big Macs? Did she do like 1 and 1? Did she get hit from the back and from the side and gave away? You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
All we know is there was no bev and heavy Big Macs. That's all we knew. That's all we know.
You get any sauces with them Big Macs?
Nothing.
Like,
Straight Mac.
Like sweet and sour, or like barbecue, or like that buffalo shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Then
yo,
yeah.
If you're still in the chat, can you answer us?
No, he's
Was
sensitive about this, bro. Nah, he's sensitive about this. He don't really like. You can see he's gonna disappear. We might see him later, a couple hours.
A good dude.
Nah,
No,
I mean, I really don't think he's a good dude. Juicy, you gotta realize in life, not everybody a good dude, and Dollar, he not one of them good dude type. He not. He really not. But it's. I mean, I ain't gonna say a bad dude, but he not a good dude. You know, you can't just give everybody good dude. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he switched from shades to Tommy hat. Yeah. Yo, Sandman, Suburban.
There it is. There it is. The Juicy Suburban Sandman.
Suburban.
He got
Sandman, Suburban.
He got it with the. Put him in the chat. Put him in the
20
chat.
fucking seconds. Sandman, Suburban. Supper fucking ban. Sandman. Yo, get him out of here. Yo, get him out of here.
Hey, there it is.
Get him out of here. Sandman, Suburban.
And we'll see what he does. Sandman.
Yo, what the fuck? Sandman, Suburban.
He was out of pocket.
Yo, get him out of here. Skimbo, get him out of here.
His time's
DJ,
ticking.
get him out of here. Sandman, get him the fuck out of here.
We'll see.
I got. No, you out
We'll
of
see.
here.
We'll see. He might
outta
sell.
here.
You gotta give him a chance, bro. You gotta give him like a minute.
Giving him 30 seconds.
Okay.
Sandman, get him out of here. Juicy, tomorrow you'll be mod in my stream. Yo.
First of all, you should have been mod. I don't know what we're waiting for. Skimbo was out mod like Halloween candy. Like I don't know. I can't lie. That's kind of an L on Skimbo part that you weren't mod already.
You know what I noticed the other day in Skimbo's stream? While I was rooting for him to win that 3K?
Yeah.
They took my diamond away.
They took you what?
They took my diamond away, my VIP.
Oh, you were a VIP?
Yeah, no, I know it wasn't Skimbo. Somebody's running his shit that we don't know about. I know it wasn't Skimbo.
It might have been Dottie. It might have been Dottie. It might have been Dottie or Mikey. One of them. I don't know. Dottie be going crazy over there. Like that. Like Dottie gets home and sits at his computer and does. Nah, I don't know. But he be doing wild shit though. Dottie. You gotta watch him. For real.
Dottie's on my back.
You gotta watch Dottie, bro.
I know Dottie be getting crazy in the PC Patty streams, but Dottie's always got my back. Like, Skimbo, Juicy, I'll make this right. Zero worries. Thank you, Skimbo. Because I noticed that diamond went away, and I was like, yo, like, why'd my diamond go away? Like, I was rooting for him to win a 3K. Like I was up till like 12:30, 1 p.m. No, 1 a.m. And like the wifey fell asleep, so I didn't get laid on Saturday night. But I was like, yo, my boy Skimbo won 3K.
Yep.
Like, yo, this shit was worth it.
It might have been worth it. Like, there you go. That's what it's about.
1K off $8 entry. I think
that's
it was like $8.80 or like.
That's not bad.
I was like, yo, Skimbo won 3K. And I was there for the whole fucking thing.
You was there.
I was there. And then like when my phone was dying, because remember I told you I was like mobile. I'm a mobile guy.
Yeah. Big mobile guy. Big mobile guy.
I was like, yo, my phone's at like 2%. But Skimbo about to make this motherfucking final table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting it on the Samsung. And like
Mm.
on my couch. And I watched that shit on the Samsung, even though I couldn't chat. Because like it's tough to chat with like a controller and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Skimbo about to take this shit home. I can feel it. But yo, second place. Yo, and the dude tried making a deal. W, did you see that? Dude's like, yo, let's make a deal. Like, fuck your deal.
Crazy wild.
Like, fuck your deal. Like, we don't want your deal. Great Hicks. W, hey, man, like I said, I'm going on. I'm feeling pretty good. Don't be afraid to give me the boot whenever you want.
Now,
I mean, I feel that us, that oh, what the fuck is it called? The Ask the Chat. Not fucking Ask the Chat. What the fuck's that segment? That's my favorite.
rapid fire.
Juicy was a big W. What's the rapid fire?
We just did rapid fire for like a half hour.
Yeah, but they gave me like 3 questions. They didn't give me no like Coke, Pepsi. They didn't give me like no Marlboro, Newport. Like they didn't give me shit, dude. Like,
I mean, that's the so you relied on the chat. The chat is not the chat without the chat. Now, listen, this is what happened.
Like,
We did rapid fire. No, we did rapid. No, Juicy. We did rapid fire. I went and said goodnight to my son. I came back and you were airing out Ward and his stepdad. It was like you was having a heart to heart, and I was like, I didn't even know what happened. I was going for 4 minutes and came back and was like, it was a heart to heart.
Where is the Jimmy Hoffa? Megan Fox or Scarlett Johansson? We're going Megan Fox. He was giving shout outs. Laugh out loud. TJ, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, like I said, man, yo, I'm forever grateful to you and Skimbo for letting me get on this. I'm not like a super big stream guy. I'm 37 years old. I used to holler at my wife on AIM, you know, like fucking, what's up, nada, you. You know, we get like a couple of those shits back and forth. Like, but like, I mean, my wife was like, yo, why don't you come up with something? Like, maybe you can get some, like, do something. Like, and I was like, yo, what could I do? And she's like, I don't know. Like, they be getting money and shit on there. Like, do something. Like, you can, like, you know, you're very kind. You're good with people. Like, you engage with them. You're funny. I was like, yeah, I don't know. But, like, babe, like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, I'm never going to make, like, an MC. Like, I'm good at Madden. Don't get me wrong. Like, I can win a game. I can beat a top dude. But, like, I ain't never going to beat, like, fucking 10 of them in a row. And she's like, yeah, like, maybe you can, like, approach it some way else. And I'm like, yeah, but what am I going to do? She's like, oh, you know, tell jokes, be yourself. And
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
could be your own streamer.
Yeah. I was like, so I was thinking, like, maybe, like, the Juicy Sloan show. Maybe, like, an hour, you know, here and there. But it's like, you know, I'd have to have like right now, like, yo, even for this stream, like, I was like, yo, babe, I'm like, yo, where the fuck am I gonna like stream this shit? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna put in the background. Like, she's like, oh, yo, set that dining room table and like just point it towards like somewhere. Like, and I was like, yo, all right. I'm like, I got another shit. Like, let me see how that shit says family.
Okay, yeah, you was heavy at Hobby Lobby, grabbing all the little decor, the little live, laugh, love. Okay,
Yeah. And then like, yo, chat. I don't know if you can see me. I was seeing this like live, love, laugh.
Yeah,
like,
see, live, love, laugh. You was heavy in Hobby Lobby. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I buy her the shit she wants. She tells me where to put. Like I said, I'm a union carpenter. Like, that's what I did by like trade. But like now, I just do like whatever I can get the money. Like, what's paying me the most. Like,
I know that's right.
By trade, I'm a union carpenter, and you know, I know a lot of chat listening to me for the first time, like, carpenter. Yeah, I got that Boston, like, coffee, car. Like, I don't know, like, yo, I went to Dunkin' Donuts the other day. I told my wife this, and, like, she started laughing. And, like, yo, I went up, and I was like, yo, can I get a large French vanilla iced coffee, extra, extra? And the girl's like, oh, my God, you have an accent. That's so cute. And I'm like, yo, I have an accent? Like, I didn't notice I got an accent. Like, what the fuck? And she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, you have an accent. It's cute. It's like, yo, chill out, girl. Like, just make me my coffee. Like, I'm married, you know?
No, that's right.
But, like, yo, at the end of the day, I'm forever grateful for this opportunity, man.
For sure.
I'm a needed guy till the death of me. I'll go to war for you, bro. You know that.
For sure.
I got love for a lot of my guys and, like, other crews. Like, I'm getting so old, like, I can't even keep up with that shit. Because, like, they're always robbing people. Like, oh, yo, this guy's, like, fucking...
Ain't no Cruz no more, bro. It ain't no Cruz no more.
Yeah,
I don't know
just
when
like-
Cruz died. I think pandemic might have killed Cruz. There's no more Cruz in Madden. There's no more. It's no
Yeah,
more
well-
like passion behind it. People don't really like. The friendships ain't the same. It's like I don't know. That's what
like,
it is.
there's no loyalty. And
The
it's
friendships
like,
ain't the same. Like for real, for real. Like only people I really was in crew was like my friends. Like they were like my. It wasn't about like Mad. It wasn't about like let me just get the best Madden player I can get to make my crew better. It was about like that's my friend. Like that's my man. You know what I'm saying? Even if you had a shitter on your team, like that was still your man. Like that was like we gonna help him and all this. Like that just because it was your man, not because they were good at Madden. It wasn't. It didn't become like let me just add somebody because they're good so we can get better and better. You know, it was really. It was based more on your friendship with people, you know, and so for me, you know, that I don't know, it just kind of died and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to the good old fashioned the cruise.
Yeah.
Definitely is not the wave nowadays.
Yeah.
There he is, Kep. Yeah, I take you like the Kep of Boston, Juicy. You kind of the Kep of Boston. What you think of Big Kep? You like the cut of his jib?
Yeah, so speaking of Big Cap, yo, he's a big dude. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Like, you know, he's a W dad. Love the fact that he takes care of his kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Them fanfetti pancakes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you know, occasionally he'd be bringing them Latinas over and shit. He'd be bringing them in, kicking them out when he's done with them. But, like, at the end of the day, he'd be coaching baseball. You know, someone did him dirty. And, like, yo, chat. I don't know if any of you guys are in the chat. One of the ones that are responsible. Like, yo, that's fucked up. Like, yo, that guy had a job. Like, you fucking made him lose his job and shit. Like, yo, leave the man alone. Like, he's trying to be cool. He's trying to fucking, like, you know, provide some content. And you guys made him lose his job. Like, yo, that's fucked up, man. That is fucked up. Now, I know he's a big Philly guy. And, like, he be talking shit about the Celtics and shit. And I'm going to let you guys know I'm a big Celtics fan.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little upset last night. They lost. They didn't show up. But I'm happy. It was a good season. I just love sports. I mean, you're talking to a guy who, like, man, I was watching Reggie Miller versus Jordan in the playoffs. I was watching, like, you know, yo, that Ray Allen. Remember Ray Allen hit that three? He beat the Spurs.
Yep.
That shit was lit, dude. Yo, when Ray Allen hit that three on the Heat, and, like, yo, he left the Celtics, and all the Celtics had beef with him, but he hit that three, and that shit went in. Because remember the San Antonio, they were bringing out the trophy and shit. Like, yo, San Antonio's got this in the bag. They had the, like, dudes with the white gloves and shit bringing out the trophy to the floor. And Ray Allen hit that three. I was like, yo, fuck you. Like, at the end of the day, fuck you. But, yo, yeah, Bot Wars Live, first round.
Bot Wars
Let's get my
Live.
boy Dub.
Down bad Dub. Give me two more names you want to see in Bot Wars this year. First Bot Wars of the year. First weekend Madden comes out. Down bad Dub, and give me two more names. You want to see that? That'll be top notch on Bot Wars. I need the best of the best that haven't been there yet. Don't get me right, Goose and Earl. You know they locked, or I need some new booties.
No. I ain't giving you that names. No. So we got all that. Now, yo, before I give you my two names, Bobby V is Bot Wars.
He retired.
No.
He retired.
Don't tell me this.
He
Don't
retired.
Tell me this.
He retired, bro.
No.
He retired. I don't know what. He retired. You gotta respect the man's retirement. We gotta move on.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So, yo, I'm going to throw out a name out there. And like I said, I'm in the community chat. I pop into a lot of streamers.
Uh-huh.
You may be like, yo, Juicy, why you recommending that dude? Like, yo, what the fuck? He only got like 18, 20 viewers.
Okay,
Like,
who you got?
yo, my boy. And I think I put this in a Discord at one point, but it might have got ignored. And I respect it because there's thousands of people in the Discord. You're a busy man. You know, you got the son, you got the wife, you got the Discord, you got everything going on. But, yo, if you remember this name, and I don't even know if he's watching the stream right now because, you know, he's a busy dude. He's from Florida. Mr. Active Gaming. Yo, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Like I'm telling you. Yes.
Mr. Active.
Yeah, Mr. Active Gaming. Wow.
Okay.
I got the shoes on, so I'm peeking at the chat. Def hung up the bang stuff with a weird emoji. Okay. Bust out. He deaf wild. Yo, Mr. Active, he's a good dude. You know, he ain't the richest dude in the world, so he can't buy all the packs. He be smoking the loud while he's streaming. I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
So you think he'd be a good matchup versus Down Bad Dub? Was that a good matchup?
Yo, that would be, Down Bad Dub versus Mr. Active Gaming round 1 would be elite fucking content. Yo, that it would be. And oh man, I want to say my guy Gabagol, but I know like you want like action. I know you want like.
Did you know, Juicy? Did you know this? And I didn't know this about Gabagol, but he used to be really fat, like super fat, when he was a kid.
Well, he was a little heavy set.
No, but then he like lost weight, but his feet didn't lose weight. Like he lost weight to be a regular person, but his feet didn't change. It's a crazy story. If you guys ever think about Gabagol, like listen, he was fat as shit, but then he lost weight everywhere. Like he got in shape, right? But his feet didn't lose weight, so his feet is still fat. So he can only buy special shoes. Like he gotta buy special shoes the whole time. I didn't know this story, and he's in like the CFM chat, and they were clowning him one day, and I was like, yo, this is a weird ass story. How can a man be fat and then like lose weight, but somehow his feet didn't lose any weight, so he can only wear like orthopedic shoes and shit. So like he'd be having lays on, and like he'd be having the Velcro shoes. Hey, it's wild. It's a wild story.
You be telling me he be rocking the Jaybird shoes?
No, it's terrible. It's a terrible situation. Like I made hella jokes about it. You know, it's fucking nuts. I almost would rather be fat again than just having fat feet. You know.
Is he rocking the Russell Athletics?
No, he rocking bro. He can only buy like one pair of Nikes. They make one pair for him, and he has to go into the factory to get them done. That's what's nuts. He's the only person that has to go into the factory to get his feet measured and shit. Like he get personalized jaws.
What size are you rocking?
His own size. He don't got a size. The fucking Gabagol 13s, bro.
Yo, he ain't got a motherfucking size?
No, I'm telling you, like them jaws is like insane.
Yo, I see my boy Big Kep in the building. Shout out my boy.
We just talked about Big Kep.
Baby,
all right, Juicy, you going, bro. You going. Nah, bro. You got to get your last shout-outs in, bro. We literally just talked the whole story about, you got to get your last. Nah, you got to get your last shout-outs on.
Yo, W Dad, bring in the Latina, hit us and split it type of thing.
Okay.
Yo, W Dude. Like Big Kep, W Dude. Yo, chat, if anybody want to, like, give me a shout-out, because, yo, it's ending.
Okay. Like, now, before you go, who else do you think on the chat would be good on the podcast?
JT Cole, W Juicy. Yo, this is a tough one. Who do I think would be good on the podcast? Believe it or not, like I'm gonna throw out a name out there, and you're gonna be like, "Really?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, Bronx 45.
That's a good guy. I'll fuck with Bronx 45.
Bronx 45, right?
That's a good guy. That's a good guy.
You know, he a good dude. always fucking tuning in, supporting the streams.
He does.
You know, he got the Asian girlfriend.
Okay, I didn't know that tidbit. Okay, you got knowledge. Okay.
Yes, he got the Asian girl. Yo, we gotta get Bronx 45 on the chat. Just learn about him, where he's from, what he likes to do for fun.
Okay.
What he likes to eat, you know, what he likes to like. Just basically learn about him. Bronx 45, you know, and if we can't get Bronx, you know, I've been a big advocate for getting Earl on here.
Oh yeah, Earl on a short list of people that's gonna be on the podcast soon enough.
Short list. So like somebody like me, like so. All right, let me think of this. So, like, and I'm holding in a chat. I just want to let y'all know I'm holding in a rocket piss right now. But it's like I'm gonna hold that shit in for like another 5-10 minutes because without the chat, I ain't here.
That's right.
It's not the chat without the chat, but chat, I'm holding in a rocket piss right now. But I'm going to hold that shit in for y'all. So if we could give it one more shot, we never got this motherfucker to level 5. Chat, I don't know if there's enough people in here to get this thing. I don't know if we got biddies stored up. Maybe y'all only got a couple of them. Like, whatever we can get, this actually real as fuck. Skimbo, yes. I'm holding in a rocket piss right now. But I'm going to hold that shit in for Needed Gaming. Exclamation point, Madden Turf in the chat if you're trying to step up your game.
That's right.
Exclamation point, Factor if y'all trying to eat good.
That's right.
If y'all trying to eat healthy. Exclamation point, dub.dubby. I want y'all to order at least one tea.
That's right.
One tea.
That's
if y'all
right.
can't afford the hoodie, I recommend the hoodie. You're going to pay a little more. But, chat, hear me out. You got a hoodie. I'm talking hashtag middle of the summer got a hoodie on. Hashtag middle of the summer a hoodie on. And y'all know what's going on. Middle of the summer got a hoodie on. We got them on dub.dubby.com. And explanation point YT hashtag farm season.
Farm season.
CMLB, farm to Madden. Yo, and my boy been putting out shorts. Farm the fucking shorts.
We've been grinding the shorts. We've been grinding.
They only like 15, 30 seconds, chat.
Facts.
Farm the fucking shorts.
Farmers. That's what we do.
That's all I ask. Big Cap, LMAOOO. Big Cap, shout out making them funfetti pancakes for your son. It takes a W dad to put the fucking canola or vegetable oil on the frying pan, mix up the fucking pancake mix, and fry your son up some good fucking breakfast. At the end of the day, you're a W dad, bro.
All right, we had enough Big Cap comms, okay? Like we shout out Big Cap.
Hold on, I just look down and I see.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Apparently, you know.
I got the double iPad.
That's right. Oh, yeah, double iPad. Yeah, you're a lord. All right, Juicy. I want to tell you that thank you for all your support. You know, like I said, you are the chat. Let's just say it's not a chat. You are the chat. You're the leader of the chat. You are the leader. Like when I look at the chat, that you are. I mean, you are the leader. You know what I'm saying? That's why you've been modding here for forever. I can't believe, one, you lost your diamond in Skimbo chat. Two, I don't know why you weren't mod forever. Because, like I said, years ago, we didn't think you were a real person. We really didn't. So then once we learned he was real, we were like, all right, he should be modded everywhere. So I don't know what happened over there. But, you know, we appreciate you. Bot Wars Live will happen. We will be going. Now, I know you're a Colts fan, but we will be going Eagles-Cowboys this year in Dallas this year. We will have one of the first. I mean, we're gonna have Need a Tailgate every week in Cleveland, but in Dallas, December 10th will definitely be a big need a Tailgate. You know, So there it
Yep.
is. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. Everything you've done and all your gas and all your farming, we appreciate the hell out of it. It goes a long way. And you set the tone for the rest of the chat. So everybody that farms with you, you set the tone. So you are the leader. And like I said, I appreciate you being here, man. Is there any more shout outs you need to go before we get out of here?
Yo, at the end of the day, I'm looking at the chat right now, and I think the majority, everyone I had to shout out, was here.
There you go. The boys.
Jones, I shouted you out, dog. I see you dropping the hennies in the chat. We love
Jones
you,
is Lord.
Juicy. TJ, we love you too, dog. Hell yeah, who's that? Monster Makes podcast great again.
So is the podcast great again? Are we great again?
I was hopeful I was able to bring like a lot of the chat back.
You brought the energy back.
I know it's been a couple of weeks. We haven't had the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, to some of us, this podcast is life, bro. This podcast keeps us going.
There you go.
Podcast, like I said, one of my favorite chat. Rapid fire. It's a
bro. We not rapid firing again. We did 5 rapid fires.
No. I'm just saying, rapid fire. It's a great segment. It gives you guys the opportunity to ask questions.
Yeah, it is.
At the end of the day, have your questions on deck.
They gotta be ready.
When the rapid fire comes up, ask them. Don't be afraid. Dubby's not going to judge you.
No.
You may think questions are weird. You may say, hey, I'm going to ask this question. People are going to laugh at me. No. We're not going to laugh at you. We're going to answer your fucking question.
That's what I told him.
At the end of the day, the chat is not the chat without the chat.
There it is.
Again, head over to dub.w.com. Buy yourself some Lays. I recommend the Needed Gaming Money Green. I don't know if it's on the season 2.
It's not on the new site yet. It's not on the new site yet. It's coming in hot, though. It's coming in hot.
The Money Green, I'm telling you, chat, especially for you dudes that are trying to get, like, with a little son. You talk to Money Green, you take a girl to, like, an Olive Garden and give it a never-ending salad. Y'all won't be disappointed. Olive Garden, never-ending salad and breadsticks. Maybe the girl's into never-ending soup. Hook them up. Make them feel special. Wine and dine them. Chat. I love y'all. Dubby. Need it to the death of me. I'd go to war for you, dude.
You're a lord.
Thank you for making this possible. And the chat, everyone who has supported me over the years, I love y'all. The chat is not the chat without the chat. Hashtag chat lives matter. Y'all know the vibes.
There it is, Juicy. We're going to do this again soon, buddy. All right? There it is. There it is. The Juicy man. There it is, man. Yo, he's actually a lord. I didn't even know his lord level. I didn't know his lord level. I didn't know his lord level was up there like that. I really didn't know. Definitely, Juicy's definitely a lord, boys. He's definitely a lord. There he is. There he is. All right, boys. I would unban people, but I don't really want to unban nobody. How we feel? I feel like they just got to stay banned. I don't even care. Yeah, fuck them. They're banned. We'll do it again next week. because apparently we're having Bronx on the podcast. No, we're having Patty. Patty's going next week. It was supposed to be Patty, but then this Make the Podcast Great Again campaign went on, so we had to go ahead and get our boy. We had to get our boy Juicy on, but Patty will be next week for sure. This was the New Podcast episode 202. My man Juicy is a lord.